Alright, hello everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Easter to everyone. Hopefully everyone's having a good weekend so far. We've got a big stream ahead of us today. We're doing another Chao racing tournament. And I know I say this all the time whenever we have these tournaments, but I think this one is going to be our most chaotic yet. I've got the settings configured, I think, perfectly. I think I've got the perfect configuration of mod settings. Our game isn't crashing anymore. I think everything's going to run super smoothly and great. I'm manifesting good stuff here for the Choa homies and the Choa community. And I'm super excited for today, so I hope you're all doing well. We're going to get started here very soon. But before we get started, I just got to quickly mention here, we're going to be having a raffle after the tournament is over. There's a whole bunch of great prizes available. And it looks like we already got some people are entering the raffle too. And we got some members renewing their membership. Thank you everyone for all the support. I really appreciate it. I'll shout out all of you in a moment and go over the wheel spins here too. But real quick though, for the raffle, to enter the raffle, you either have to be a channel member that's entered in the tournament. If you're entered in our tournament, you already have one entry in the raffle, so good job. Chat by default already gets some entries, so just by being in chat, you have a chance to win when we eventually do the draw. And you can also get entries by doing what Feather just did right there and tipping the channel. If you leave a tip, you'll spin the entry wheel that you see on the top left of the screen there, and you'll get extra entries in the raffle and increase your chance to win. So if you want to enter to win one of these great prizes and more, they're all listed in the description there. But we got a lot of great prizes available, and best of luck to everyone that's entered into that and entered in the races too, because there's also some really good race prizes as well. But best of luck, everyone. And before we get started on the races, let's spin the raffle wheel here, and we'll also give the cats treats kind of throughout the tournament, and as we're getting more entries. We just don't have cat treats specifically on the wheel today, but they'll definitely be getting spoiled a little bit. So it is Easter, they definitely should get some candy and some good stuff. Anyways, here, let's spin the wheel first. Let me see everyone that's getting spins here off the start. Thank you so much, everyone. We had Vega with a spooky donation. We have Mokaniki with 26 months of membership. Thank you so much, Mokaniki. We got Shrimp saying, let's see, Happy Egg Day. Happy Egg Day to you too, Shrimp. Thank you so much for 14 months debug mode, who said Happy Eggman Day. Yeah, I like that. Happy Eggman Day. Happy Eggman Day to you too, debug mode. Very good. And we got Carnfax. Thank you so much for 2 months. Carnfax says they're excited for the tournament today. Me too. I'm very excited. Oh, and Carnfax also tipped too. Thank you so much, Carn. But Feather said manifesting good vibes and no crashes. And Cart said good luck to all today. Happy Easter. All right, let's spin the wheel. Let's see how many entries all of these very supportive people are. Or how many entries these support people are getting here, and then we will, we'll get started. All right, so Vegas Solus is first. Let's see how many entries they get on the wheel here. And thank you to Soul Duraku, who's helping keep track of all the raffle entries too. Shout out to them, and shout out to Shrimp. I think Shrimp and LC are also helping with the tournament part of the spreadsheet. So shout out to all of the very helpful moderators that are going to help make this tournament run smoothly. So these would run so much worse without all of these. Thank you so much. Yeah, with 2 entries for Vegas Solus there. Next up, we have got Shrimp. Let's see how many entries Shrimp gets here on our wheel. And yes, happy 420 day. I see, oh, Melody tipping 420 literally as I'm saying that. Yeah, that may be, or I don't know what she says. I won't say anything. But we got 3 entries for Shrimp. Thank you so much, Shrimp. Happy Egg Day to you, Shrimp. So Shrimp getting 3. We had Vega with 2. Feathers at 1 spin here. Let's see how many entries Feather gets here. We've got 3 entries for Feather, and then we got 2 spins for Karn here. Let's spin the wheel here. And we'll get started with the races very soon. We've got a banger right off the start. We've got like a bunch of fan favorite Chao in the very first race. So Choa I'm pretty sure is in it, so it's gonna be great. So let's see. So that's 3 entries for Karn's first spin. For Karn's second spin now, we have got... Ooh, spin for chat. I was wondering when we land on this one. So this one, Karn gets a respin. So here's the second spin for Karn now because they get a respin. So Karn's now up to 10 entries total, and now chat gets a spin. So this spin here goes to chat. So again, just by being in chat, you have a chance to win. If the chat option ends up getting landed on at the end, then chat gets a prize, or a random person in chat. So we have one more spin for chat. So this one, there's not going to be infinitely redoing respins because we've had that happen before and it just gets way too hard to keep track of. So this is just the one chat spin. So chat gets 2 extra entries there, and we got more people getting entries here before the races have even started. Wow, thank you so much, everyone. But so that's 2 extra entries for chat there. So that's 27 now. Thank you. Looks like Solderaku's on that. Thank you so much. And we're already up to 1 additional prize. For every 15 entries that we get on the wheel, 1 extra person gets a prize when we do the draw. So already 1 extra prize is up for grabs. And again, if you're just stopping by now, you're getting here a little bit later, here are the awesome prizes we have up for grabs. There's more info on them in the description, but there's a quick little picture with some of them there. But all right, so here, let me see what I'm missing here. We got, yeah, I missed a few here. Melody, thank you so much, Melody, for the 420 tip. I appreciate it. It's Happy Eggman Day and Happy Cosmic Brownie Day. Happy Cosmic Brownie Day to you too, Melody. I'll have to get the Chao some Cosmic Brownies here at some point. Maybe after the races, though, so we don't want to get them too inebriated before the races, I guess. It's better to do that as like a post-race thing. But thank you so much, Melody. Debug Mode said, funny plant day, haha. Thank you so much, Debug. And Debug's getting 2 spins here. And then we got 2 spins for Beck as well. We got a bunch of people spinning the wheel here. Thank you so much, everyone. Everyone's so kind. It's gonna be definitely some more prize winners. So we got a spin for chat for Debug. So Debug gets a respin now. Let's see. So Debug gets, is it maybe 10? I was gonna say 2, but it's actually really close to 10. 2 entries, so close to 10 though, right on the number there, or like on the line. So that's 2 for Debug, and now's a chat spin. Okay, and again, we don't do the infinite re-looping spins because it just gets way too hard to keep track of. So chat just gets a respin. We just keep going for chat here. And then after this, we have got Becca, I believe. And what the heck? We keep getting the... This is why we can't have the infinite looping chat spins because it gets too hard to keep track of. So let's see. But we keep going, though. We still get a respin. You don't lose the spin. It's just you don't gain extra. So there's 7 entries for chat there. So chat getting lucky, actually. Chat's gotten some of the higher options here now. All right. Next was Becca. Becca said, Happy Easter and good luck, everyone. Good luck to you too, Becca, and Happy Easter. Let's see, 2 spins for Becca here. Let's see if we got more chat spins. Or maybe someone finally gets 10? Close. But we got 3 entries for Becca. Spin number 2 now for Becca. Oh, and I'll definitely give the cats and pets too, because we did have the 420 tips, so that's cat pets instead of a wheel spin. There we go. And we'll give Boo some here in a moment. There's 3 spins there for Becca. I think that was both of them, right? We did 3 and 3. I think it was 6 total for Becca. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I'm pretty sure we did 2. I got distracted by the silly pets. Yeah, it looks like Solderaku's saying that was 6. Okay. So next we've got Vega. Vega says, but wait, there's more. If you spin the wheel, you get another entry. Absolutely, for 10 bucks. Awesome, thank you, Vega. And Vega getting the spin for chat. So chat getting some entries along with Vega here. Let's see, so this is still Vega's wheel spin, because it's the respin on top of chat getting a spin. So Vega gets 2 additional entries. There we go. And now a spin for chat. So again, we're definitely getting extra prizes. Initially there was only gonna be 3 prize winners, but I'm pretty sure we're up to 5 now. Might even be higher than that. I'll have to see here in a moment. But there's an extra 2 entries for chat. Thank you so much, Vega. And let's see. Yeah, we got, wow, I missed another one. I missed a couple tips. These are coming in way too fast for me. Oh my gosh. Lim said, good luck to everyone. Thanks for hosting another tournament. Thank you so much, Lim, for supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. Thank you for being a part of the community too. Great to have you, Lim. Let's see how many entries Lim gets here. This will be the first person on 10. Oh, close. Not quite. Lim getting 7 though. Definitely one of the better options there. Next, we have got Shrimp. Shrimp said, can I also use my last free spin for more entry chances? Yes, you definitely can. So here, we'll do Shrimp spin here now. This is from a prize from a past raffle, I believe. Shrimp won some free spins, and this is the final one. So Shrimp gets 2 entries there, 2 additional ones there for Shrimp. And then we've got Feather here. Have a cosmic brownie on us. Happy Easter from the Feather Peachy fam. Aw, thank you so much, Feather. Really appreciate it. It looks like the Chao are having a great time. I've got the boredom set to max right now, so they're all just like vibing. See, some of them are going kind of crazy on the tree right now, but all of the Chao are having a good time, it looks like. So I hope all of you are doing well. Again, thank you so much everyone for being so supportive. I really appreciate everyone spinning the wheel. All the channel members too, thank you for entering the tournament. Really appreciate it. Again, I think we've got an awesome tournament ahead of us here today. And thank you everyone who's watching the stream, just being a part of the community. It's really awesome that Chao Garden's still like going here like over 20 years later. So thank you everyone for being a part of this. So let's get Feather's 4 spins now. And then we got Princess Rosalind and Melody too. Thank you so much everyone. All right, so Feather's first spin ends up being a respin and a spin for chat. So we'll do, so Feather's still got 4 spins. This is where it gets a little bit confusing here. We'll see. I'll try my best to keep track of all this. All right, so 3 spins for Feather, and we still, 3 spins and 3 entries. So now there's 3 more spins, now 2 after this. And then we have the 1 for chat. Okay, so we got 2 entries there. On top of the, what was it before, 3 I think? Is that gonna be our first 10? Our first 10 goes to Feather. Congrats, Feather, getting lucky on the wheel. So yeah, that was 3, 2, and 10. So we got 1 more spin for Feather and then a spin for chat. So yeah, chat's getting a lot of entries. So if you stick around in chat, there's a solid chance that chat will end up winning a prize or 2. And there's 2 entries there. So for Feather, Feather ended up getting a total of, wow, a lot there. Feather got 17 entries. So yeah, a whole extra prize winner just off of that. Thank you so much, Feather. And then now we also got the chat spin now. And sorry if I'm missing a lot of messages in chat. I'm trying my best to read chat here, but I really want to make sure I'm not messing up anything with the wheel. I want to make sure everything with the raffle's done properly. So I apologize if I'm missing any messages in chat. But once the races get going, it'll be a lot easier for me to pay attention to that. But there we go. 3 entries for chat there. Again, thank you so much, Feather. Now we got Princess Rosalind. Let's see what Rosalind gets here on the wheel. You've got 3 entries there for Roz. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And best of luck to you in the Cloudy and the races. And now maybe our final spin for now. We'll see. This is the last one I've got on my list. We've got Melody here saying raffle time, baby. Thank you so much, Melody. And we got 2 entries there for Melody. All right. So we'll see. Maybe there's still some more people getting entries, but for now, it seems to be it. Again, here are the raffle prizes. We'll do the draw after the tournament is over. Again, chat currently has a lot of entries. Chat, I'd say, looking at the numbers here, has like, I don't know, it's just quick math. I think like at least a 30% chance of winning a prize, and we have like 7 prizes up for grabs, so very likely chat will end up winning a prize. So if you're present in stream when we do the chat prize draw, then you have a chance of winning one of these prizes from the prize picture here. And they're also listed in the description. I don't even have all of them on the picture. But thank you so much everyone for supporting the channel. I really appreciate all of you. I hope you're all having a good time in the stream here so far. And thank you everyone who's been requesting songs too. I see we've got a pretty good mix ahead of us here. And yeah, let's get into the races here in a moment. Let me just quickly double check I've got everything set up and ready to go. But we'll get started racing here right away. And Walhart, thank you so much for 3 months of membership. Really appreciate it. All right, and thank you to everyone who's liked the stream too. Helps out the channel a lot. All right, so I think we are, oh, I was about to say, I think we're good to go, but Soul Draku getting 1 more wheel spin here right before we get started. Thank you so much, Soul. We got Feneth here too on camera, actually. Looks like they're doing a little drawing. It's kind of hard to see them though, because we have the Eggman character, or since we have Eggman selected, the camera height's like a little bit high. It's a little bit weird for the Chao, but it's worth it for Eggman. But here, this one's for Soul. Thank you so much, Soul Draku, and thank you for helping with the spreadsheet too. I really appreciate it. I've got, ooh, we got a spin for chat and a respin for Soul. Let's see what they get here. So this is for Soul here, and then we'll do the chat spin after. So Soul gets 3 additional entries. Soul already had 1 from the member just from entering the tournament, and now here's the chat wheel spin. And chat ends up getting an additional 2 entries. So there we go. Thank you so much, Soul. Really appreciate it. Let's see, how many extra prizes are we at now? That's now 5 additional prizes. So we got 8 people that will be winning prizes from our raffle. So that's awesome. Again, thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate all the support. All right. So here, let's get started here. How'd the raffle work for people on Twitch? All the raffle stuff is just on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch and want to be a part of the chat raffle, definitely join the YouTube chat. I see we only have 1 viewer on Twitch right now. I'm guessing it's probably you, Bone. So I'm not really too worried about Twitch. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I should probably mention that when we do the draw eventually. It's good to think of. But yeah, anyone on Twitch can enter. They just got to join the YouTube chat. All right, let's get started in the races. Let's go switch over to another save file first. Let's go to this one here. All right, let us get started here. All right, here, let's load into the races. And here, I realize I don't have a picture of the bracket like set up yet. Here, let me see if I can take like a screenshot of it real quick so I can pull it up on screen. But if you guys want to see the race bracket and more info on the raffle, definitely check out the Chao spreadsheet. There's a link in the description. I think there's a couple links in the description. And then there's also a good chance one of the mods will probably link it here as I'm talking about this. Yeah, there's Liv. Thank you, Liv. Yeah, check that out. All the information for the tournament and the races that are ongoing is on there. Oh, Sully, please don't jump on my desk, Sully. You can't see nothing now. It's too big. And actually, real quick too, before we start the races, here, sorry, I wanted to quickly just pull up. Here's our bracket, but while I show this off, I'm also going to. I think I put. Whoops, I still got work in progress, not final on the spreadsheet. Whoops, it is definitely final now. But here are the races. You can look on there and see where your Chao is lined up to race. We're going in numerical order 1 through 8. And wow, both cats are going crazy right now. Who just left us? Here, I got a treat for Sully though, real quick. Before we get started. I'll give Sully some more treats too as we race. Let's see, Sully figuring it out. Oh my god, he looks so big on the camera there. Oh my god. Looking massive. He's got a really big back. Alright, there's a treat for both of the cats there. Again, thank you so much everyone for supporting the channel. And let's get into these races now. Let me load in round 1. And something I'm going to do before every single race is just quickly double check and verify that the stats are all properly bounced. It should be all good. I like double checked them. Actually, I think I even triple checked them. But after last tournament's shenanigans, I want to try and avoid any issues this time. So we're going to be like triple, quadruple verifying everything. And it should be all good and fair. Also, Juice, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Really appreciate it. We'll get to your wheel spin in just a moment here. Just quickly, mid-verification on the Chao. And it looks like we are all good. All right, awesome. Yeah, they're all looking properly bounced. And yeah, dang, both cats left us already. Wow. I have this layout specifically so we can see them more. And they both decided to leave us already. So I don't know. We'll probably get them both back here soon, I imagine. But Juice, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Let's see what you get on the wheel. And Juice gets close to the 10 entries, but a spin for chat and a respin. So here, we'll get the respin here for Juice, and then we will get to the spin for chat. Juice ends up getting an additional 2 entries there for himself. And now for chat, we have got. Oh, is that gonna be 10? Oh, so close here. We get a respin for chat. It keeps going. Let's see what chat actually gets. Close to the 10. Maybe another chance at the 10. Oh, not quite. It looks like we're landing on 3. So thank you so much, Juice, for supporting the channel. Getting an extra 3 entries for chat there. But here we go. Let's get into race number 1. I don't think I mentioned this on the Discord really at all, but I did end up changing the rules set that I had in mind for this tournament. Originally, I was going to have it all on Diamond Race, but then I quickly realized that I did like a lot of testing. I basically ran like a whole like pre-tournament off stream, and I think Diamond Track actually causes more soft locks than like any other track, just because it has both the intelligence and like the Jack in the Boxes. So I actually turned that off for this. Now we're back to just random jewel races. So it's gonna be pretty chaotic. We might get Paridot, we might get Onyx, we might, I don't know, there's a lot of different possibilities, so it'll be random. We're gonna be following the draw here from the mod that we're using. This is the, I believe, Chao Tourney Enhancements mod by Exant, so shout out to them. I might have the wrong name, there's a couple of Chao race mods with like very similar names. But yeah, here, let's get into race number 1. I just wanted to explain that first. All Chao are the exact same in stats. Every Chao has 2,000 for swim, fly, power, and then they have 1,000 for run. And I have a slightly lower run to try and encourage more trips, because the lower the run stat, the more likely they are to trip. So low run, everything else basically at 2,000. And then intelligence and luck are at 0. They're actually, all the Chao are really dumb now. Not that it really will matter. It might, actually I do have intelligence section even actually disabled for Onyx, so we straight up won't even have any intelligence section, so it's really just for them thinking it'd be Jack in the Box. So honestly, it's not really any major point in it being 0, but whatever. And then another thing too with this tournament, we're gonna be following the actual like camera here. I'm not gonna be doing free cam anymore like I have the last 2 tournaments, because I think this actually is a little bit better for capturing the action. But here we go. They're off. We've got Paridot for the very first race. And yeah, we've got a bunch of very popular Chao in this one. We got Choa, Buddy. Probably the oldest rivalry on the channel. We got Yaya as well and Neona. Oh, we got explosion there. Who was that? Looks like Choa was in the back. Was that Buddy? Buddy launching back Choa? Wow. How could you do this, Buddy? Oh, and Neona. Oh my god, what happened to Nehru? Nehru like fell through the floor and then came back up. Oh my god. They're still going though. No one's out of bounds. No Chao soft blocks yet. This is a close one too. Let's see. We're all doing good so far. Oh, and one thing too that's interesting about Paridot is with the way that the explosion mod works, Chao can actually only explode once on Paridot. Every other track they can explode 2 to 3 times, I think. But on this track it's only once, and Choa with the trip, setting themselves further back, but along with Neona and Yaya, not looking good for them. Oh, Nehru again kind of clips out of bounds, but gets back in. Nehru twice has like escapes death. Oh my god, not real death, but like death in the race, like getting eliminated. Oh my gosh, how is Nehru still going? I don't get it. And Neona all the way in the back. Oh, in this race too, I forgot to even say, it's top 3 in each race advance. You gotta be in the top 3 to advance, otherwise you get sent to the redemption wave where you could potentially be eliminated from the tournament. The losers aren't out yet, but it's definitely not great. So top 3, yeah, darn it, Choa didn't make top 3. Oh, already my Chao is getting sent to the bottom. All right, well, let's see. What was the top 3 on that one? We got Buddy. How did Buddy win? Buddy was so far in the back off the start. How the hell did Buddy win that? Buddy, Nehru, and Squish is number 3. Wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna pause for a second here just so our scorekeepers here on the leaderboard can look at the results better. Yeah, Buddy, Nehru, and Squish end up moving on. So that means Choa, Yaya, and Neona, unfortunately, going to the redemption wave. And let's see, who's on the spreadsheet here? Is this Shrimp? Thank you so much, Shrimp. You're doing a great job so far. I really appreciate it. All right, let's get on to round number 2 here. Or maybe I don't need to pause. Does it just stay on the screen? That does for a little while. But round number 2, let's get into it. And again, for the losers in the first race, you're not eliminated yet. But basically, every round past the first wave is like elimination. If you don't advance, you're out. But yeah, we'll see. Choa, Yaya, and Neona still in it. Just they're not in a great spot at the moment. But all right, let's get into round number 2 here. And that was a good start. None of the Chao got soft locked, which is great. And that's actually one of the reasons I switched from the Chao race adventure code that I was using before. Because the last few race tournaments we've had, I've basically been running around alongside the Chao, usually as tails, and then kind of flying around to try and get like special camera angles. But I honestly think I missed a lot of the action when I did that. So I think this camera system's a little bit better. And the way I have the mods configured now, there shouldn't be as many soft locks or Chao getting knocked out of bounds. So I don't think we'll really need to worry about saving Chao a whole lot, which should be good. Where are Nimbus's guns? Oh, Nimbus lost their guns? Here, wait, real quick. We can get Nimbus their guns. Let's see. Or actually, wait, I don't know if we can get the guns. I think the problem with the guns, I think it had to be guns or bandana. Because I think they both use the same slot. Let me see here real quick. If I can even find the guns. Where are the guns? Oh, here we go. Glock. Let's see. Does Nimbus have a Glock? I don't see a Glock there. Yeah, I think it's either bandana or guns. Yeah, now they got the gun back. I don't know if you'd rather have a gun. Maybe there's a different bandana we can use. Which would you prefer, Debug? Would you rather them have the gun or the bandana? Let me know. Bandana. Okay, here we'll go back to the other. There we go. Okay. But here, everyone's all bounced and good to go. So we will get started here in just a moment. And let's see what racetrack we got here. So this race, we've got Niv, Uzi, Spud, Neferkitty, Nimbus, and Ebby. Some Chao had been around for a long time and are quite experienced in the races, frankly. So can't see how this one goes. But we also got, I think, some newer Chao to the races. I don't think Uzi's been in too many of these race tournaments yet. This might be their second one, maybe. But definitely some experienced racers in this one. Let's see, what track do they get? And also, this is a good song. Thank you whoever requested this, but I think I'm gonna switch to something a little bit more upbeat for this race. Here we go, this is a little bit better. But all right, and oh, we got 2 Chao rocking the Choa pose at the start. Nice, love to see that. We got Spud there, Neferkitty, Nimbus, and Ebby on the end. And again, top 3 advance. Bottom 3 are sent to the redemption wave where they might potentially get eliminated. Oh my god, explosion right off the bat! Nimbus blasting some Chao. Oh, we got another one! It was Niv that time tripping. We're on Aquamarine this time. I didn't have time to process what track we're on. The trips just started coming right off the bat. Got all the giggle bombs. Also, how's the game volume, everyone? Can you guys hear the game? I realize it might be actually a little quiet. I need to turn it up a little bit more. Not sure if I'm really hearing the giggle bombs that much. But yeah, Niv and Nimbus back near the end of the group, or they're not even at the group. But it's Spud, Ebby, Neferkitty, and Uzi all together at the front at the moment. There's game volume, you can't hear it? Okay, maybe it's better now. Let me know how it is now. I just turned the Chao up a lot. So it should hopefully be easier to hear them. Maybe I should have like Nightbot way too loud. Here, let me know how that is. I just kind of messed around with the audio there. Let's see, is that going to be Spud in first place unless some crazy explosion happens here? Looks like Spud. Ebby, whoa, what was that? Wait, what just happened? Did Niv just launch Nimbus to the end of the race? Did you guys see that? Someone's got to clip that. We might have to do an instant replay on that. What just happened? Nimbus still did not make the top 3, but that would have been absolutely insane if Nimbus managed to squeak into the top 3 right there. Niv trying to give Nimbus that last little boost. It just unfortunately was not enough. But that is Spud, Ebby, and Neferkitty moving on. It's the top 3 in that race. Now we got Nimbus, Uzi, and Niv. Unfortunately, the bottom 3 there. But they're not out of the tournament yet. Don't worry. They're still in it. They just gotta win some more races to get back caught up to the other Chao. And here, real quick, we do have Boo back on cam. Whoops, wrong camera. There we go. We got Boo back. All right. Well, that was awesome. So far, the races have been really good. We haven't had any Chao get soft locked or anything, so that I think has been really nice. All right, let's get on to round number 3 here. All right. Let's see, swap around the Chao. I'm gonna do a quick little look just to make sure they're all balanced, but then we will get started. Also, let me know how the volume is, everyone. Is the music and game volume kind of a little bit better balanced now? It's maybe too loud now? I don't know, let me know, you guys. Yeah, we got a lot of awesome Chao in this group. Got Buala, Miri, Hayori, Zabi, Agent CC, and Solar. And Agent CC is actually rocking a new look. Agent CC used to be a neutral power Chao, but now they're a Sully Chao, which is very cool. I almost need to get Sully here to cheer them on. Thought it was Funky in the race, not Hayori. I got Hayori on the entry form, is what I got. That's why I got Hayori in here, but maybe Funky changed their mind and forgot to change the form. Not sure. Oh, it's Hayori? Okay, nice. But all right, let's us get into the race. And I'm assuming audio is all good. Maybe I missed the message. I don't think anyone said the audio was bad or anything. Did I food nap? I did have a brief little food nap, yeah. Or I tried to. I don't think I actually slept much, but I tried to. And volume seems good. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Skelly May. Really appreciate it. Also, it's good to see you here. All right, here. Sorry, real quick. Just going to quickly go over the image again. So we're now on round number 3. And we still got 5 more races in round 1 left. But here's our current group. We got Bulala, Miri. We got Hayori. Got a lot of very colorful Chao in this group. We got Xavi. We got Agent CC again rocking the new look. Big Sully fan. And we got Solar. And this is a pretty good song for racing too. Good song request, whoever picked this one. Now let's see, what track have we got here? We got Paridot again. All right, nice. We're getting some crazy tracks here. This is nice. All right. Again, Chao can only trip once on Paridot. How it works is basically Chao can only trip once per state that they're in. So once they run and trip, they can't like, explode again until they swim or fly or like change states in some way. Paridot though, they don't change states at all. They're just running the whole race. But on, I think, every other track, they switch between like swimming and flying and running like at least once or twice. So then they can trip multiple times. But that's kind of how the mod works. So if anything, for explosions, this is actually probably one of the less like dangerous tracks, I guess, because each Chao can only explode once. They can only giggle bomb once. But so far, everyone very chill. No one's tripped. Everybody very close together, all grouped up, which is a little bit scary, because that's when the really crazy trips happen. What happened to Xavier? How's Xavier falling behind? Oh, never mind. Xavier in second now. We got multiple explosions. It looks like Hayori and Miri, the two to trip there. The giggle bombs launching the Chao backwards. We got Xavier. Xavier's in first now. I was just saying how Xavier was so far behind everyone. Xavier's fully caught up and is now in the lead. We got Bulala in 2, Hayori in 3. Let's see, Miri unfortunately at the back of the pack. Did not get benefited from the explosions at all. Again, it's top 3 advance, bottom 3 gets sent to the redemption wave. They're not out of the tournament yet, but it's not a great start. See, I'm kind of rooting for Agent CC. I want to see the Sully Chao do decent, although it's not going great so far. Although Bulala taking the corner so wide, not a help there. Although actually, maybe that was good, because they took the corner wide, they avoided the Xavier explosion. That might have knocked them out of bounds potentially. But it looks like Xavier in first, Bulala second. That was a really close one. That top 3 was all like pretty neck and neck there. But yeah, it looks like Xavier in 1, Bulala in 2, and Hayori is your 3rd place. So there we go. Unfortunately, we got the Sully Chao Agent CC going down the redemption wave right away. Not a great start, but no, that's okay. That's how it goes sometimes. I'll pause real quick just to make sure we get it all updated on the leaderboard here. Again, thank you so much to all the moderators for helping out with the chat and the stuff on the spreadsheets. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna send a whole bunch of A ranks in chat here. Thank you so much. These are for you guys. Thank you so much to the moderators who are making this possible. And thank you so much to all the channel supporters too. You know, I'm gonna send some A ranks for you guys too. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. Let's move on to our next race now. It looks like it's LC next. I see LC saying that Spyro's coming up here. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, we got Spyro on this next one. All right. Round number 4. Here we go. Let me move the Chao around real quick. All right. So yeah, on this one we got Cleo, we got Fenith, we got Chapman, we got Pookie, we got Plum, and we got Spyro. So we do have some race newcomers. I'm pretty sure this is Spyro's first race tournament. This might be Pookie's second one, but Pookie, I think, is fairly inexperienced, and this might be Fenith's first one as well too, actually. Fenith's been around for a little while, but I can't remember if they were in a tournament before or not. They might have been already. I'm not like 100% sure. Here, let me turn on the Sully cam. We got Sully back. Hopefully he sticks around here. But we'll let the countdown go down now, and we'll see what track these guys get. Let's see. I'm hoping for something besides Paridot. I think Topaz and what's the? Oh my God, Sully, please. Whatever. I think it's Garnet. The power track I think has the most potential for chaos to happen. Same with Topaz. Those two are like pretty chaotic tracks. But let's see. Oh, we got Topaz. Nice. I was just talking about how crazy Topaz is. All right. Let's see how this one goes. I'm gonna give Sully some pets here to try and appease him. Hopefully he doesn't jump on my desk. Yeah, Sully going a little bit crazy here. He's very hyped up from the races, I think. Alright. So yeah, sorry, again, we got Cleo, Fenith, Chapman, Pookie, Plum, and Spyro. And let's see how they do. So far, they're all kind of clumped up together. We're very close here off the start. Let's see, Chapman in first. Chapman somehow turning the corner faster than everyone else. Chapman doing very good. And again, I did check the stats. Everyone is bounced. There's no cheaters in this. Checking before every single race. Everything's all proper. They're all evenly bounced. Let's see. This is where the crazy explosions happen in this part. They can like knock Chao backwards or like off the edge. It looks like, oh, Chapman's so far ahead now. Fenith, I think it was Fenith who tripped there, right? Fenith giving Chapman just like a potentially free win. Look how far ahead Chapman is now. Chapman, the only one who didn't get sent backwards. Good job, Chapman. Here's the others. Yeah, we got Pookie and Spyro. You're 2 and 3 at the moment. Can very quickly change though. So far, only that one trip. This has been a very tame race so far. Nothing too crazy yet. So let's see, a lot can happen in this last little stretch, especially because these Chao near the back are all pretty grouped up together. Chapman's probably got the W. I don't see Chapman not getting first here at this point. But a lot can happen with the other Chao. Let's see. Any trips? Oh, we got Spyro tripping. No, Spyro doesn't even launch any of the other Chao, just only slows himself down. Could have potentially sent some of the other Chao backwards, but Spyro unfortunately just only ends up hurting themselves there in that race. But we have a top 3 there of Chapman, we got Pookie, and we got Feneth. So congrats to those 3. Moving on to wave number 2. Again, the bottom 3 are not eliminated yet. Don't worry, LC. I see you saying, in the chat. Don't worry, Spyro's still in the tournament. They just they really gotta win their next race or else they're eliminated. But again, good job to the top 3. That was Chapman, Pookie, and Feneth moving on. So good job to them. We'll get on to round number 5 now. Here we go. Oh, we got Biscuit in here. Biscuit rocking the new Easter look. Got the rabbit parts. There we go. Slowly left. Actually, this is a very fun race. This is the food themed race. All of the Chao in this race are kind of named after food. We got hot dog. We got soup broth. We got candy. We got lemon. Or wait, I must have changed it up. Never mind. Yuya is not based off of food. I must have changed the bracket at some point and forgot. Never mind. It's not an entirely food themed race. Mostly food themed. Yuya is not based off of food, but everyone else is. So that's nice at least. My bad. I forgot I changed the bracket around. But real quick, sorry, I'm just quickly verifying all the Chao, making sure their stats are all good. It looks like they're all bounced. And I think we are good to go. All right. So again, this is race number 5 we're on now. We're getting on to race number 6 here next. Oh, I think the reason I thought maybe Yuya was food is I think their members' username has the word apple in it. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. But either way, mostly food race. And let's see what track they get. Also, good song request, whoever picked this one. And we got Aquamarine, all right. Let's see how these guys do. Let's see which food is the supreme here. Let's see which one is best. Let's see, Hot Dog just having a nice little nap before the race. Candy very eager to go, very ready to race. Same with Yuya, also preparing, and Biscuit also maybe a little bit tired from all the Easter candy that they had. All right, and Yuya with the trip right off the bat. Oh, and another trip. Who was that? Who was the second trip? Oh, it was Candy. Candy launching some of the other Chao forward. Soup Broth now pretty far ahead. Same with Lemon. Lemon and Soup Broth getting a very lucky start there. Biscuit not far behind them either. And same with Hot Dog, actually. I missed Hot Dog there. Hot Dog's in 3rd. Let's see. Yeah, Yuya all the way in 6th right now. Not a very good start for Yuya, but there's still a lot of time to turn that around. Oh, yeah, because see, Soup Broth with the trip, and it looks like they might have launched some of the other Chao backwards. Maybe not. It's hard to say. Also, hey Biggs, good to see you. Hope you have a good sleep. Let's see, actually, yeah, hopefully you stay awake a little bit longer. We got Chi-Chi, I think, coming up pretty soon here in one of the next races. Let's see, Hot Dog, your first place racer at the moment. Hot Dog, a very experienced racer, has actually won a tournament before. Let's see, a Hot Dog. Oh, we got a trip from Biscuit, but they do not launch any of the other Chao. It was a very isolated Giggle Bomb there. But oh no, it affects Biscuit. Biscuit's in 4th now. Oh, that was so close there between them and Candy. Or I guess Biscuit was already out of the top 3 anyways, but 4th and 5th, very close there. But we got Hot Dog in 1st, Lemon in 2nd, and we got Soup Broth in 3rd place there, which means that Yuya, Candy, and Biscuit are all going to the redemption wave, and will have to win their next race or they're eliminated from the tournament. Yeah, very unfortunate for Yuya. That was like, tripping off the start is really bad, because not only do you get like a really slow start, but there's a good chance that you launch like the Chao ahead of you, which is really bad too. So ideally you do not want to trip at the start. But also if you do trip at the start, you want your Chao to be at the front so they launch all the other Chao backwards and potentially out of bounds. So it could actually be good tripping off the start. It's just really risky. But yeah, again, sorry, the top 3 in that race, just in case the spreadsheet people missed it. We got Hot Dog, Soup Broth, and Lemon. Moving on. All right, we got round number 6 now. Get these guys loaded up. Here we go. Yeah, we got Minty's first race. Yeah, Minty coming in here. See, I think we have some other newcomers too. I'm pretty sure this is Weibo's first race tournament as well. Very good to see. So here, let me just quickly verify all their stats are good. And it looks like we are all perfectly balanced. We're good to go. All right. So yeah, we got Weibo in lane 1, Minty in lane 2, or I guess not technically lane 2, lane 3. The third Chao there is Melody. And we got Slacker, Kiki, and Jerry on the end. And let's see what race we've got here for these guys. Ooh, we got Topaz again. We'll see. I'm curious to see how Slacker does. I'm curious if the purple Crocs are gonna give them like some extra strength in the races, and they're gonna do better. Let's see what happens. See, Slacker is a bit of a slacker, but look at them. They're like stretching, getting ready for the race. None of these other Chao are doing that. All the other ones are just kind of sitting around. All right, let's see how this goes. Best of luck to the racers here. And let's see if we get any craziness in this one. Topaz again. This is the track that I think is possibly the most crazy. This one or maybe Onyx. This one has, this cliff up ahead has potential to like cause a lot of problems. I think it's really funny when Chao trip at the top and then launch other Chao back off the cliff and they have to climb the wall again. It's like easily the biggest setback in all of Chao racing, I think. It doesn't happen too often, but whenever it does, it's very funny, very interesting. Let's see. Okay, yeah, no trips at the top of the cliff. They all get through unscathed. Although it looks like Weibo and Jerry falling to the back of the pack. Oh! And we got a Chao knocked out of bounds. One perk of this camera thing here is you can actually sometimes see when the Chao out of bounds. But someone, I think it was Minty, right? Minty getting knocked out of bounds by the explosion. We'll see if they end up recovering. It's possible they maybe swim back into the crab pool. We'll keep an eye on them. Oh, it's not looking good. They are off into the void doing their own thing. But we'll keep an eye on them. We got Jerry with the trip there. Jerry solidly in last place at the moment. Not looking very good for them. Oh, and see, maybe Minty is there. You see there's like some splashes in the water behind Weibo. So I don't know. Something's going on with Minty. Let's see, where are the other Chao? Slacker. Oh, the Crocs. The power of the Crocs. Slacker's in first place. We got Kiki in second. It looks like Melody in third. A very close top 3. And then after that, it's a bit of a drop-off, I think, between the rest of them. And yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Minty is not going to finish the race. I did say they were in 5th place there ahead of Jerry for the while, but Minty is off on their own adventure. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can get the camera to focus on them. But it looks like Minty has swam out of bounds or something. Minty is gone. But good job to the top 3 there for moving on. That's our first out of bounds Chao this race, actually. So that's it, or this tournament, which is good. We're 6 races in. It's only happened once so far. So I think I do have the settings set perfectly, like I was saying earlier. But again, our top 3 there, we got Slacker, Kiki, and Melody moving on. Weibo, Jerry, and Minty going on to the redemption wave. And here, actually, real quick too, one thing that's cool about with this setting is I can still go free cam and get like nice camera angles of the Chao that do make it. And there we go. So good job to the top 3. Let's get on to our next race now, the second last race in the first round, or the first wave, I guess. We got round number 7 now. Here we go. And this one's got some new racers as well. I don't think Mochi's been in a tournament yet. Don't think Bobo has either, or maybe Bobo was in the holiday one. I'm not 100% sure. Definitely some like newer racers. If not new, then definitely on the newer end of things. So let's see how they end up doing. Quickly verifying if they're all bounced. We've got some old experienced racers here too. We got Chi-Chi. I think Bennett's been in a couple tournaments before, so we'll see how it goes. Fairly certain this isn't Blizzy's first tournament either. But, all right, yeah, the Chao are all bounced and good to go. So here, we'll let the timer count down here, and we'll get started on the next race. So again, we're on race number 7, and we're already getting close to being halfway done the tournament. The tournament's gonna be a total of 20 races, so we're not too far away from race 10 now. But all right, let's us get into this next one here. And again, we got Mochi. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I feel like I say it wrong all the time. Mochi, Nebula, Bennett, Blizzy, Chi-Chi, and Bobo on the end there. And they are racing in Topaz. Okay, nice. Let's see. I'm really hoping someone trips on the cliff. I want to see a trip on the cliff. Also, did Shrimp just use a Prime sub? Thank you so much, Shrimp. Maybe you used that a little while ago. I don't think I actually saw it till now, but thank you, Shrimp, for subbing on Twitch. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Race number 7. Best of luck to the racers here. Let's see how they do. I think we got some pretty fitting race music too. We got Bingo Highway from Sonic Heroes. Very upbeat song. Alright, let's see. How are these Chao doing? So far, everyone very even. No trips yet. I think Blizzy has some slightly wrong accessories. What's up? Blizzy still got the Among Us backpack. Whoops. I'll have to fix that for the next race. I don't remember what they're supposed to have. But no one's tripped yet. Everyone very clean race so far. No one's tripping. No one's causing any problems. No giggle bombs. And it looks like Blizzy in first at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, no trips. Everyone racing very clean here. No giggle bombs. I don't even know if I mentioned this before, but giggle bombs have a 100% chance to happen when a Chao trips, unless they've already tripped in like that same section. So definitely a lot of giggle bombs this tournament compared to the past ones. In the past it was only like 50%. Now it's 100. Or maybe it was 100 before. I don't know. We've definitely done 50 before, but I like 100. I like going full chaos mode. Let's see. Anyone gonna trip and change it up here at the end? Any blasts to the finish? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, there is Chi-Chi with the trip. Wait, what happened? Did Chi-Chi knock some Chao out of bounds? What? I don't even see some of the Chao there. Wait, what? What did Chi-Chi do? Wait. It says all the Chao finished, but some of them are like not even here. What? All right, well, let's go see what happens at the podium ceremony. It said Chi-Chi was in 5th. Chi-Chi somehow knocked the other Chao out of bounds, but didn't actually knock them like completely out of bounds. I guess they still managed to finish the race. Yeah, Chi-Chi in 5th place, despite knocking some of the other competitors out of the boundaries of the level. So very impressive there, but not impressive enough to advance. But again, in first we've got Nebula, in second we got Blizzy, and we got Bennett in third there. That's the top 3 moving on. That was a crazy one. We didn't have any trips for like most of the race, and then right at the end, one of the crazier trips you could have, I think. Well, that was cool. Good job, Chi-Chi. Again, Chi-Chi's still in the tournament, but they do have to win their next race or they are eliminated. I keep saying that. It technically goes for every Chao, but even the winning Chao are technically like have to win their next race or they're eliminated, but the losing Chao have to go through like an extra round that the winning Chao don't have to go through, so a little bit extra risk of getting eliminated. But anyways, this next one, we got Nana, we got Lucian, we got Mina, we got Perona, Anero, and Cloudy on the end. Just gonna quickly verify their stats are all good. That looks like they are. The big thing I'm double checking is that the intelligence and luck are at 0. Mostly just for the Jack in the Box, just because it affects how quickly they interact with it. Which only even applies on Onyx, so. Either way, want to make sure everything is balanced and fair for everyone. And it looks like we are good to go. Alright. Let's see what track these Chao get. I'm just going to take a quick sip of water here. That's nice. Actually, I'm going to grab a quick sip of my Arizona too, actually. I have a nice can of Arizona here. It's very nice. Oh, we got Garnet. First time Garnet's been picked this stream, I think. I don't think we've had Garnet yet. Here we go. All right, yeah, Nana ready to go. Lucian, the complete opposite, sleeping. We got Mina, Perona, Anero, Cloudy on the end. Top 3 advance, bottom 3 are sent to Redemption Wave. Let's see how this goes. And Garnet, kind of another crazy track. Again, it's got this cliff. This cliff is where the craziness happens. And Nana's actually cheated on the cliff before. There was one race like a really long time ago where Nana like somehow like levitated up the cliff. I don't know how they did it. So far, nothing too crazy. Also, this is a great song, but I don't know if this is the best song for racing here. Thank you, whoever requested this. Go to this song instead. All right, let's see what happens. We get to the power section, and so far, everyone's pretty even. Very even race here at the moment. Everyone's just shaking the tree, getting their food. Let's see. Yeah, everyone very even so far, but this is a big stretch of running here. Any trips? Ooh, maybe not. No, everyone's racing clean here. No trips, no giggle bombs. At least so far anyways. We got another cliff though. Is someone gonna get knocked off the cliff? Venero trips. Oh, no one trips. We just have a regular clean race here. It's just all about taking the corners well. And it looks like a narrow with a very clean first place victory there. And I didn't even see who 2 and 3 was. Everyone else finished so quickly. Let's see, we got a Nero, Nana, and Mina as the top 3 there. No giggle bombs in that one. Everyone just wanted to run and race and not explode. Very nice, clean race there. But we got Perona, Lucian, and Cloudy, unfortunately going to the redemption wave. Again, they're not eliminated yet, but not a great start. But good job to the top 3 there, again, which was a Narrow. We got Nana and Nina. And was that our final race of round 1? I think it was, right? Yeah, that was the final race of round 1. So now we're officially at the point where Chao get eliminated from the tournament. This is where the stakes start to get high. So let's see here. Let's go on to round number 9. Oh my gosh, we got Choa up again. Hello, Choa. Let's see if Choa gets eliminated here. We got Choa racing against Sully Chao. Oh my god, this is a little bit cursed. I don't know if I want either of these Chao to get eliminated. It's not good. But anyways, let's get into this one. Let's see what track we get on this race. And this race is actually more intense than the other races. Like the last ones were top 3 advance, bottom 3 are eliminated, or sent to redemption wave, sorry. This one, it's only the top 2 advance. Everyone else is eliminated. You have to place top 2 in this race or you are out of the tournament. So let's see. Let's see what happens with Choa and the Sully Chao. Very good chance at least one of them, possibly both of them, are out of the tournament. We'll see. Best of luck to all the racers here again. We got Uzi, we got Agent CC, we got Candy, we got Weibo, we got Bobo, and Choa on the end there. Best of luck to the 6th Chao here. Let's see who stays in the tournament. Again, only top 2 advance. And see, and we got Onyx too. I didn't even like really properly acknowledge that. We got explosions right off the start, and someone got launched flying. It's Weibo and Agent CC. These two just both confused Candy and Bobo. They're just interacting with a non-existent Jack-in-the-Box. But let's see, it's not looking good for Choa at this point. Yeah, you need to be top 2. Agent CC and Weibo looking great at this point. Weibo got the massive blast off the start. Weibo's gonna have to really screw up here to lose this one. And unfortunately, we just lost both cats actually, which is very unfortunate. We'll see, hopefully they'll join us again a little bit later. But let's see, so we get to the intelligence section, but look at this. The Chao or Cheater Chao, they're just gonna skip right past it. And the reason I decided to turn that code on is because the intelligence section seems to be like the most consistent thing that causes soft blocks, even with the explosions on. So I decided to turn that off because soft blocks aren't really that fun. But anyways, Weibo and Agent CC doing really well, currently in the top 2. Those will be the only 2 that advance. Everyone else is on the verge of getting eliminated. Oh, was that Choa tripping? No, it was Uzi and Weibo tripped too. But one thing that can happen here, so we're on the Onyx track. At the end of the race, there's the pitfall traps. And the pitfalls are actually very dangerous. Because if your Chao falls in them, there's a chance it can actually get knocked out of bounds. There's not a whole lot of things that can knock the Chao out of bounds in this, but the pitfall trap is like easily one of the most common ones. And actually it looked like Weibo tripped again there. So wait, actually what's going on? I see Agent CC and Choa are 1 and 2. What is Weibo doing? Weibo is throwing. And Agent CC is your first place Chao? Oh, Choa doesn't fall in the hole, but Weibo does. Oh my god, what the heck? I swear it's not rigged. Agent CC and Choa move on. What? And we got some Chao exploding in the pitfalls. That's where Chao often get knocked out of bounds. But thankfully, it looks like everyone's going to advance, or at least make it to the end of the race. Not everyone's going to advance. Only Choa and Agent CC. I can't believe it. What the hell? And something I should mention too, I mentioned this on the Discord. I forgot to mention this on stream. If Choa ends up winning the tournament, the prize goes to a random chat member. It does not go to me. Choa is definitely not going to win the tournament, but if Choa somehow does, the prize goes to someone else. I will not be giving a prize to myself. So keep that in mind. But yeah, Choa, damn, somehow moving on. And same with Agent CC. I can't believe it. That is crazy. But sorry to everyone that got eliminated there. Unfortunately, Uzi, Candy, Weibo, and Bobo are all out of the tournament. But they all did good. They all tried their best in the races. It's just with the giggle bombs, you never know what's going to happen. The giggle bombs are pretty crazy. So I can really alter things there. Weibo kind of threw there, honestly. Weibo, I thought for sure had first or second, but they just tripped too many times, so I don't even know. Weibo, very unfortunate there for you, but best of luck next time. Again, there'll always be more tournaments. I try to do the tournaments about every 2 to 3 months, so we'll have another one here this summer, and they'll have another chance to win. But all right, let's get into the next race here. We're on round number 10. This one, same as last one, top 2 advance. Bottom 4 are eliminated. I have it wrong on the spreadsheet. It says bottom 6 eliminated. It says bottom 4 eliminated. Bottom 6 would just be the whole race we get eliminated. Yeah, Weibo definitely choked. That was very unfortunate. I thought for sure they had off that start. They got blasted so far ahead of everyone else. I think one of the times they tripped, they must have helped Choa and like launched him ahead or something. Or maybe Agency C, I don't know. But we're on Garnet here for race number 10. For this one we got Nimbus, Spyro, Yuya, Minty, Cloudy, and Yaya. We got Yuya and Yaya in the same race here. That won't be confusing at all. But let's see how they do here. And we do have a pretty interesting track. Again, we are on Garnet, so we'll see how these guys do. There's a very real chance that one of them will get knocked off the cliff. So we'll see what happens. That's what I'm hoping. I want to see someone get launched really far back. Or I want to see someone get launched into orbit. We did see that once in, I don't remember if it was the holiday tournament or the one before that. I think it was our team tournament. We saw one of the egg Chao that was entered, decided to launch themselves into space at one point, which was pretty cool actually. Oh, we got Chao getting launched off the cliff. Who was it? Who's the unfortunate Chao? Or the unlucky Chao? Oh, the Spyro! Oh my god, LC. I'm so sorry, LC. LC always mentions how their luck is so bad in these tournaments. LC really does have that cursed luck. Spyro gets launched back off the cliff. There's still a chance they can move on. Don't worry, it's not completely over yet. With the Giga Bombs, it's never over. For all you know, all the other Chao can knock themselves out of bounds. We have seen it happen. But not looking good for Spyro at the moment. All the other Chao, though, very close together. Spyro just somehow got, like, by far the worst out of that. We'll see. There's another cliff. Another Chao could get launched off this cliff. Let's see. Any trips up top here? No, maybe not. They decided to cool down after seeing what happened to Spyro. But we got Minty and Yaya moving on. The top two, we got Minty and Yaya. Unfortunately, the bottom four are eliminated from the tournament, so we are losing here. Yuya, Cloudy, Nimbus, and Spyro. But good job to both Minty and Yaya for moving on to wave 2, I guess, of the tournament. This is where it starts to suck a little bit, where there's so many Chao getting eliminated. I mean, not suck, I guess. It's still like, it's more thrilling. There's more on the line in the races, but it always is unfortunate seeing Chao get eliminated. But Spyro tried their best. It was just some really unfortunate luck for them there. But yeah, here, let's get on to our next race. We've got round number 11 now. Here we go. We got some experienced Chao in this race too. What the heck? We got some Chao that have done very well in the races before. We got Solar. We got, well, I just said that, then I introduced Solar first. Solar's historically had terrible luck, but we got Plum, Biscuit, Chi-Chi, Lucian, and Neona. I believe Neona, Chi-Chi, and Plum have all done very well in the past in tournaments. Plum in particular has a pretty good winning record. I think Chi-Chi's actually isn't too terrible either. Although maybe Chi-Chi's has been not super great. I don't know. Either way, let's see how this goes. We got Garnet again. We'll see if more Chao gets knocked back off the cliff. But best of luck to all of the racers here. Hopefully nothing too crazy happens. But we'll see what happens. Again, we got Solar. Plum doing a very nice pose. Good job, Plum. We got Biscuit. We got Chi-Chi, Lucian, and Neona on to the end there. Let's see how they do. And very good race music here. The Sonic Riders soundtrack has actually been pretty good here for the song request. And thank you everyone who's been requesting songs too. I really appreciate it. Good to see. We actually got a pretty solid queue right now, so thank you everyone. And so far, a very nice, clean race. But we'll see. We got the cliff coming up. We got Chi-Chi in first. Is Chi-Chi going to do something funny here? What is Chi-Chi going to do? Oh, Chi-Chi did it! Oh my god, I kind of called it! Oh my god, Chi-Chi does the ultimate funny. Decides to knock off everyone except for them and Neona. The game gets confused too. The game's like, the Chao should be here. The game's like not moving the camera. It still just watches that cliff there. Also, the automatic cat feeder went off, so the cat's vote was left here, but oh my god, Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi probably solidified themselves in top 2. That's like the ultimate like strategic trip. That's like the best possible place to trip, I think. That's like an actual like strategy. If you could actually like control your Chao tripping, that's like where you'd want to intentionally trip. But Chi-Chi again, it's oh, and Plum get a little boost there. Who's that? Was that Lucian giving them a little boost, I think? But it's top 2 advance, and Chi-Chi doing that basically solidified themselves and Neona top 2. All the other Chao got blasted so far back, they didn't really even have a chance. That is unfortunate. Yeah, Solar had some of the worst race luck. That is so true. Solar Oh, I'm so sorry, KP. I don't know what happened to your Chao. Your Chao's like cursed or something. Although I think Solar did have one decent tournament, but Solar's had like a dozen like bad tournaments. But oh my gosh. Niona and Chi-Chi moving on. That was wild. See, this is what I'm talking about. We got some very chaotic races here. I am loving this. It's been a very good tournament so far. Thank you again to everyone who entered. And best of luck next time to the Chao that are getting eliminated here. Again, we got Plum, Solar, Biscuit, and Lucian out of the tournament. But that was a pretty solid race. You know, that's one where I feel like you maybe can't be too upset about losing. Or maybe you can, I guess. Like, I don't know. What can your Chao realistically have done there? That's just unfortunate luck. It's not like your Chao made like a dumb decision. It's just they got blasted off a cliff, you know. What can you even do about that? I feel like it's hard to be too mad about that, but I don't know. That was an awesome one. But good job to Chi-Chi and Niona for moving on there. And let's get into our next race now. Round number 12 this is the last one of the redemption wave, and then we go back to our normal races where more Chao advance. It's not the full-on like half the race getting eliminated. But here we go. This one we got Miri, Cleary. I mixed up Cleo and Jerry there. We got Miri, Cleo, Jerry, Mochi, Perona, and Niv on the end there. Let's see how this race goes. Let's see if we got more cliff chaos. I'm kind of hoping for it, honestly. The cliff chaos is a lot of fun. All right, let's see. We have got Onyx. Okay, so no cliff shenanigans this time. But we did see our last Onyx race, how it was, I think it was Weibo who got launched like way ahead of everyone else. So let's see if anything like that happens again. Although Weibo still lost that race somehow, so I don't know. That just shows how crazy the Giggle Bombs are. You really don't know what is going to happen. Also, KP, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Solar's race luck needs to be studied. Someone does need to get to the bottom of this. What is happening to Solar? What did Solar do to deserve such bad luck? Thank you so much, KP. And let's see. Speaking of luck, though, Mochi getting the best of that one. Getting blasted ahead. And let's see. Who's in second? Looks like Cleo in second at the moment. Niv in third. Again, it's only top 2 advance, so you need to be in that top 2. And Feather, thank you so much for the $10 tip. Justice for Biscuit. Yeah, 07. They got the 07 there too. So yeah, 07's in the chat for Biscuit and Solar. Or maybe just 07's for all the chat that got blasted off the cliff there. I'll even type in 07 myself. But thank you so much, Feather. And we'll get to the wheel spin after this race. But let's see, how do they do here? Got Mochi and Niv currently looking like the ones that'll move on, but Cleo is right behind them. Not too far behind at all. Oh, I heard a Giggle Bomb. I heard a giggle. Someone tripped there, but I don't know if they actually affected any of the other Chao. It might have been Jerry, since Jerry's all the way in the back. Yeah, it was probably Jerry. Poor Jerry. Oh my. There's Jerry thinking about the intelligence section. But yeah, Jerry's so far behind. That must have been Jerry that tripped. Jerry's just crazy far behind. But all right, let's see. It's still Mochi and Niv. This is a 1-2 at the moment, but yeah, Cleo's like right behind Niv. This is gonna be a real close one here. Let's see. Oh, they're like neck and neck. Cleo may be pulling ahead. Yeah, Cleo's in second now. Cleo's taking the turns a little bit better, but we'll see at the end. We got the holes. Oh, they both fall. Are they gonna knock each other out of bounds? Oh, Prona gets knocked back a little bit. Oh no! I think they did get knocked out of bounds. Yeah, I think Niv got knocked. Oh wait, Niv's back. You can see Niv like changed holes. They like went all the way to the right pitfall. But unfortunately, Niv did get blasted and slowed down a lot there at the end. Cleo does move on though. We got Cleo and Mochi and Jerry. Jerry's so far behind everyone. Oh no, poor Jerry. Jerry just, I don't know what happened to Jerry this race. Jerry just did not have it. They're just getting blasted all the wrong ways there. But good job to the top 2. Again, that's Cleo and Mochi moving on to wave number 2 of the tournament. And again, thank you to everyone that's helping out on the spreadsheet. I really appreciate it. And let's get on to wave number 2 now. So there's only 32 Chao left in the tournament. We started with 48, down to 32 now. And we'll see how this next race goes, or this next wave of races. All right. Let's see, round number 13 here. Don't forget, oh yeah, Feather's wheel spin. Thank you so much, Soul, for the reminder there. All right, this one's for Feather. He said Justice for Biscuit. And it looks like we've got a respin for Feather, along with a spin for Chat. So this one here is for Feather first. So Feather getting an additional 3 entries. And then we've got a spin for Chat here now. And Chat gets 2 entries there. Thank you so much, Feather. Let's see, it looks like we're missing a Chao here for this next race. Who are we missing? It looks like it should be Hiyori in this one. Why do we not see Hiyori? Here, sorry, one second. I'm just trying to figure out why Hiyori's not showing up. Looks like their name's typed right, I think. Very funky. Oh, that's weird. Let me try this again, maybe. Also, wait, I just realized something. Since we have 2 round 14s. Oh, we do have 2. We also have 2 rounds. Oh, I just can't count. I just realized on the on the race spreadsheet, there's 2 round 14s, 2 round 15s, and 2 round 16s. That's awesome. Do one of the spreadsheet people mind fixing that and making the second round 14, round 17, and then fixing the other ones? That'd be awesome. Thank you, Shrimp. All right, here. Sorry, one second. Brief technical difficulty here. For some reason, Hiyori's not showing up, and I can't tell why. I'm gonna try retyping it. Hiyori Funky. Showed up for the first race. I don't know why they're not showing up now. Did I change their file name on accident? Oh, I think I know what I did. Let's see. Sorry, one second, everyone. We're getting started right away with the next race. I just accidentally named a .chow file the wrong name. Yeah, I put Funky first before Hiyori. Whoops. I don't know how that worked for race number 1 then. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Now we've got all the Chao. So for this one, it is the top 6 advance. Only the bottom 2 get eliminated. So actually not a ton of Chao getting eliminated this round compared to the last one. But we'll see how this one goes here. Again, there's only 32 Chao left in the tournament. We got Buddy, we got Ebby, Hiyori, Hot Dog, Kiki, Nebula, Agent CC, and Neona. You just got to make sure you're not bottom 2. That's all you got to do. Also, thanks, Shrimp, for doing that. I appreciate it. Also, I think I saw someone asking... See, I see Maxie's asking about the Giggle Bombs. I don't know. I think the Giggle Bombs are awesome. I think the randomness in the races is what's like fun about them. Because everyone's balanced anyways. There's not really any real strategy to winning the Chao races. They're already luck to begin with. So I think adding the Giggle Bombs just makes it extra crazy. And oh my gosh, the Chao are making crazy noises. Here, one second. Let me mute the game. I don't know why they're full on screaming in game. Let me mute the game real quick. Oh my god, explosion right away. Maybe that's why they were freaking out. Well, we got Hiyori, or not Hiyori, that was Hot Dog. Although I think Hiyori tripped there too, what? But a lot of trips here off the start. But anyways, no, I love the explosions or the Giggle Bombs. I hope you guys do too. I guess since Maxie was asking, I guess maybe we can do a quick poll. Type 1 in chat if you think the Giggle Bombs are a good addition to the races, or the race tournaments. Type 2 if you think they're bad and you don't like the Giggle Bombs. Type 1 if you like them. 2 if you don't like the Giggle Bombs. I personally love them. I think the races are like way more exciting and like stuff is way crazier with them. And the Chao don't get hurt. Again, the explosions do have positive effects. They make the Chao happy once they get out of the garden. But I really like them. I think the races are awesome. Or the races with the Giggle Bombs are awesome. I feel like there's some bias with Feather right now because of Biscuit's result. Freaks, you like races in general? I saw mostly 1s. I think most of the 2s came from like 1 or 2 people. Let's see, again, it's only bottom 2 get eliminated this race. It looks like it's gonna be Kiki and Hot Dog at the moment. But with the Giggle Bombs, you never really know. Let's see. There's our top 3 there. We got Nebula. It's a little bit harder to keep track of the 8 Chao. We got Nebula, Agent CC, Neona. There's the top 3, I believe, there. You wouldn't mind seeing the occasional tournament without them? Yeah, maybe we'll mix it up. Maybe I'll do another poll for the next tournament and let you guys decide. But I don't know. I think the Giggle Bombs are a lot of fun. I think they add a lot of like chaos and situations that would normally not ever be possible. And I think, to me, that's like always a positive thing because this game's 20 years old and realistically, in regular races, I've probably seen about everything that can happen by now. But with the Giggle Bombs, there's still lots of new things to experience, which I think is what makes it fun for me, at least personally. Because I've got like thousands of hours in this game, so seeing something new is always very positive for me. But anyways, the 2 Chao eliminated in that race are Hot Dog and Kiki. Everyone else moves on. Very unfortunate there for Hot Dog and Kiki, but they both did a good job in the races here today. They did make it to Wave 2, so that's already better than some of the other Chows, so good job to them. But unfortunately, they are out of the tournament now. Let's move on to round number 14. Here we go, and no technical difficulties with this group. That is nice. All right. Well, we got Nehru, Neferkitty, Fenith, Lemon, Melody, Nana, Choa, and Chi-Chi on the end. Let's see how this one goes. The spreadsheet, it's in the description, Ali J. You really like the Giggle Bombs? Feel like it's more fun and less annoying your child loses knowing it can happen anytime to anyone? Yes, that's kind of how I feel about it too. Just very much a cheap thing. Your opinion sometimes as much a child lose just because someone tripped. But at the same time, like, those Chow are going to lose anyways, regardless of someone tripping or like a Chow knocking them back because one Chow tripped. Like, it's still possible your Chow just has terrible luck and trips on their own anyways. Like, bad luck and losing is always going to be a part of the Chow races, like, regardless. Also, what the hell happened? Oh my god! What happened to our game textures? Oh no, I think our game is definitely going to crash here. We can't even see what place everyone's in there. There's also like an extra mini map. What is... Okay, we're gonna have to reset the game after this race. I don't think it'll crash mid-race, but keeping track of the placings might be a bit harder. But anyways, let's keep going here though. The timer is just map. Yeah, map. Everything's become map. Nana with the trip launches some of the other Chow forward. It might help them a little bit maybe, but probably not. Not a great start for Nana. Although it looks like Neferkitty also tripped. And we are on Paridot here, so each Chow can only trip once. There's no additional trips after their one explosion. Or they can trip multiple times. They can only explode once on this track. See, is that Choa in first right now? What is going on? How is Choa doing so good? Choa is nearly eliminated on the first race. At least we know where we are, yeah. Oh my god, look at the race, or the cliff, or what am I even trying to say? The waterfall. Oh my god, what is happening? The waterfall is just completely maps. Well, yeah, we'll definitely reset the races or the game after this. I think it's probably gonna... It might crash once the race is over. I don't think it's gonna crash. We're probably fine mid-race, but once the race is over, it probably will crash. We'll see. But maybe it's Nehru in first right now? I don't know. It's only bottom 2 don't advance. I don't know who the bottom 2 is right now. It might be Nana and Chi-Chi. Nana trips but doesn't explode because they already exploded once. On Choa with the trip, knocking a whole bunch of Chow back. Let's see. I don't know. It's hard to tell where every Chow is in terms of the standings. I got no idea. Nehru's in first. I know that. Oh, Neferkitty's all the way at the back. Is it Neferkitty and Nana are the bottom 2 right now? Oh no, we might be seeing Nana out of the tournament here. Yeah, Nana and Neferkitty I think are the bottom 2. Oh, Nana just barely too. That's unfortunate. Just barely behind the others. Neferkitty had a real rough go though. As yeah, they're pretty far behind everyone else. But that is Nana and Neferkitty eliminated from the tournament. Everyone else moves on though. Good job to Nehru, Choa, and Lemon for getting in the top 3 there. And yeah, the texture is very messed up. It's good to see everything in the podium stand here is mostly normal, which is good. All right. So yeah, very unfortunate there for Neferkitty and Nana. And let's see, maybe do we need to actually reset the game? Maybe just re-entering the races will fix it. Here, I'm just gonna quickly start this race again just so that we can see if the textures are fixed. I think the game crashed. Okay, so it's a good thing I didn't start the next race. So here, let me restart the game, and we will get into the next one. I think just if you run enough races, the game just eventually kind of craps out. All right, let's get back in here. I think I was on save file 9. Also, very good song request, whoever picked this one. This one doesn't get requested nearly enough. All right, so let's get back into this. It's not a Choa stream without crashes. Yeah, very good point. All right, Chow race. Okay. So here, for this next race, that was race number 14 there. It was Neferkitty and Nana, who did not advance. For these races, it's a little bit easier to say who doesn't advance compared to who advances, just because there's so many more Chao that do advance. But otherwise, I'll normally be phrasing it in terms of who's moves on. But anyways, round number, let's see, is it round 14 round? Oh no, round 15 round now. Yeah. We got Squish, Xavi, Chapman, we got Soup Broth, Blizzy, Mina, Minty, and Mochi. So let's see how this one goes. Let's see here. It looks like their stats are all good too. I don't think I really need to check the stats anymore because I'm still loading from the same .chow files from the first races. So if they're all good then they should be good now too. I'm not changing them at all. But all right, we are on Topaz. So again, it's top 6 advance. Bottom 2 are eliminated from the tournament. We're down to 32 Chao, or actually a little bit less now. We're down to 28 Chao, I think, after the last 2 races. But yeah, the tournament is getting going. It's moving on. Also, it's M here. Hey, M. I think Blizzy's a little bit mixed up right now. I need to fix their accessories. Oh, they're really mixed up. Blizzy, oh my god, Blizzy with trips right off the start and then gets blasted by someone else. Also, wait, someone was out of bounds. I just saw the map there. I missed it. Someone may rewind the stream back a couple seconds. On the top map, I saw a purple color just go flying off screen. I think someone's already out of bounds. It might be Minty again. Is Minty already out of bounds? Oh, that is so unfortunate for Minty. Minty got knocked out of bounds in their first race earlier. And I think they got knocked out of bounds again. Very unfortunate for Minty. I think it was Blizzy who knocked them out of bounds. Or it might have been the other Chao because there was 2 that tripped there. But Minty was definitely that one little icon I saw on the map go way out of bounds. But let's see, Mina in first place though. Good job, Mina. Let's see, Soup Broth in 2. So again, it's only the bottom 2 get eliminated. So right now it's looking like Minty and Blizzy. Blizzy's kind of the cutoff, basically. Minty, or whoever's last place of the current Chao racing. Although wait, is that someone else getting knocked out of bounds? Or no, Chapman got launched ahead. Oh, Soup Broth! Soup Broth almost got launched out of bounds, but they managed to swim back into the pool. Shout out to Soup Broth. Look at that, swimming through the tree, managing to stay in the race, even though they definitely got knocked out of bounds there, very briefly. And it looks like Mina is... Oh, Chapman got blasted into first. I didn't even see Chapman. I thought Mina was in first. Chapman must have gotten blasted at some point way ahead. Good job, Chapman. Got Mina in second. But it looks like... Oh, Xavi. Was it Xavi knocked out of bounds? Oh, Xavi must have been knocked out of bounds at some point too, it looks like. Yeah, Xavi and Minty. So this is the first race where the only 2 Chao are eliminated are the 2 that get knocked out of bounds. So we haven't had too many Chao actually knocked out of bounds this tournament yet, but this race had 2 of them, unfortunately. We got Blizzy, or not Blizzy, Blizzy moves on. It's Xavi and Minty who do not move on. Very unfortunate for both of them as they're off swimming somewhere in the void. Let's see if I can get the camera on them. Doesn't look like it. They're off doing their own thing now, void swimming. But shout out to all the other Chao that are moving on here. Here, we'll get on to the next race now. Alright, and that was kind of a crazy one too, because it looked like Blizzy was going to get eliminated. They got really lucky that Xavi got knocked out of bounds. That's just kind of the RNG of these races. I see some people are saying it's unfair. Like, it's really just as random as the normal races are. Like, you really have no control over your Chao at all. They're all balanced the exact same. This is really just pure RNG, like, Chao racing. Like, there's really, like, no strategy to this. So, yeah, you just gotta hope your Chao gets good luck, and then they'll probably win if they're at least, like, somewhat lucky. All right, round number 16 now. This is the final race of wave number 2. We've got Spud, Boolala, Pookie, Slacker, Bennett, Anero, Yaya, and Cleo. See how this one goes. And then after this race, we are down to, I believe, only 24 Chao. And we are also like definitely past the halfway point of the race tournament now too. So we're starting to get to the higher stakes races here. Out of bounds does kind of suck. I do agree with that. But it used to happen honestly a lot more in the old race tournaments. We've only seen, I think, like maybe like 5 or 6 Chao knocked out of bounds. And we're on like race 16. With our previous settings, there was a Chao out of bounds like almost every single race. So I think we've actually toned it down a lot, tried to make it as fair as possible. That's actually why I don't have it on the Diamond race too, is to try and prevent that as much as I can. But anyways, here we go. Let's see how these guys do. We're on Garnet. This is a very chaotic track. We get a trip right off the bat. It looks like, oh no, is Pookie out of bounds already? And Slacker, unfortunately, Pookie and Slacker, yeah, the trips at the start of the race really are unfortunate. And that actually might be the race already. Pookie and Slacker, I think, both get knocked out of bounds right off the start. Very unfortunate luck for the two of them, as yeah, they're both out. Just like that, I think. So it looks like our top 6, unless if any of these other Chao get knocked out of bounds, they could potentially lose too. So we'll see what happens here. If all of these 6 Chao finish, then they all move on. But I think how we're going to handle it is, this hasn't come up at all yet, but because just so few Chao have gotten knocked out of bounds. But in races where not enough Chao finish to actually have like a Chao, like a set amount of Chao advancing, then we'll do a rematch of the Chao that did get knocked out of bounds. So if one more Chao gets knocked out of bounds, then we'll do a rematch with the 3 Chao that get knocked out. But it looks like we do have 6 Chao advancing at this point anyways. It could still change, but we'll kind of see here. Yeah, it looks like these 6 are good to go. None of them tripping here, causing any trouble. Yeah, the camera keeps trying to go back to the Pookie or Slacker. Very unfortunate for those two, but the other 6 do move on. Here we go. Also, I love to hear the Pokemon Coliseum music. Very good request there. But there we go. There's the top 6 that do advance into the next round of races. Alright, so again, very unfortunate for Pookie and Slacker. Best of luck next time, but I hope they enjoy the void swimming. Alright, we'll get into the next wave of races. We are now down to 24 Chao left, so we've officially halved the Chao that were in the tournament. Half have been eliminated, we got half of them left. Let's see how this goes. Round number 17, we're back to 6 Chao races, so there should be less out-of-bounds shenanigans. I think the reason we saw it a little bit more in the last few races is just because there was 8 Chao. Again, that's another reason I'm trying to do like 6 Chao in as many races as possible. But here we go. So we should see less Chao out of bounds, but we should probably still see an equal amount of trips and just general chaos. But for this round, we've got Agent CC, Lemon, Squish, Mina, Bennett, and Buddy on the end there. Now let's see what track they get on. Yeah, this is round number, or wave number 3 now, so all of these Chao have now advanced twice. At least twice, potentially, or no, twice I guess. They could have potentially been in 3 races though, if they were also the Redemption Wave. Yeah, here we go. Alright, we got Bennett and Buddy on the end there. Buddy looking very nice with their pose. Good job, Buddy. Alright, let's see how they do. And they're off. Alright, so it looks like Buddy in first right off the bat. Buddy doing pretty good here. Took the corner like really well. We'll see if we get any more cliff shenanigans here. I'm kind of like fingers crossed. Let's see. Although some of you in chat might not like it. Let's see if we have some explosion haters in the chat. So let's see here. Or giggle bomb haters, I should say. And Buddy, look at that. Buddy taking the corner like super well again. Buddy's real serious today. Not making any mistakes. Same thoughts. Oh, never mind. Buddy trips. Oh, it was a bad trip. A whole bunch of the Chao pass ahead of them. And yeah, now Buddy and Mina in the back of the pack. And let's see, which Chao move on here again? I kind of forget. Yeah, top 3 advanced, bottom 3 eliminated. So that was a very bad trip for Buddy. Bennett now in first. Agent CC and Lemon are the 2 and 3 right behind them. Let's see here. Oh, and I can unmute the game now probably too. I forgot. Let's see. Yeah, the Chao aren't like doing the weird like scream thing anymore. Oh, and Buddy gets launched ahead. Is Buddy in first? Buddy's in first again, just like that. Oh, and Lemon! Oh my God, Lemon launches. Was that who got launched way back? Was that Squish? Oh no, Lemon! Lemon still ends up getting second place though. Oh my God, Lemon just really screwing over Squish there. Poor Squish. Gets launched all the way back. Squish might have been getting eliminated anyways, but Lemon really solidified that, launching Squish all the way back. But we got Buddy in first place, thanks to a very lucky trip. Buddy got launched into first. I'm pretty sure Buddy was on the verge of getting eliminated there. So that was another like pretty crazy race. But we got Buddy, Lemon, and Agent CC moving on as your top 3 there. Now that was a crazy one. I love seeing races like that where the placements are just changing around like crazy. So that was a very good one. Good job to the top 3 there. Move on to race number 18. Here we go. And let me get these Chao moved over. We got Ebby in this one. We got Miona, Melody, Chapman, Mochi, Anero, and Ebby. A lot of experienced racers in this one. And we'll see how they all do. And let's see what track we get to. And Melody very fierce, throwing a punch here. And same with Chapman too. We got a lot of Chao. Oh, what the? They're all throwing punches. Is Anero gonna do it? Oh, Nero just doing a nice little dance. Good job, Anero. I appreciate the more peaceful option there at the end. And then Ebby doing a little foot tap. But yeah, we had some violent Chao throwing some punches there. And we got Garnet. Okay. Let's see. Do we get some of the chaos that we've seen on Garnet already here today? Or is it going to be a more chill race? But we are starting to get towards the end of the tournament again. The Chao that advance from this point on have a very good chance of winning a prize. So this is where the stakes definitely start to increase. And speaking of prizes, we still do have the raffle going too. The draw for that will be once the tournament's over. So stick around. Anyone in chat has a chance to win. You can get extra entries through the wheel. Let's see. Oh, we got a trip. It looks like Ebby gets blasted ahead. Getting a little bit lucky there. Chapman also doing good here off the start. And Nero, unfortunately, at the back of the pack. I don't think they got sent out of bounds or anything, though. I think everyone's still in the race. Yeah, there's a Nero. Okay, we're all still looking good. But, yeah, Ebby getting a very lucky boost there. Same with Chapman from the Giggle Bomb at the start. Yeah, everyone getting to the trees roughly at the same time. Just slight edge to Chapman and Ebby. And yeah, there's still the 1 and 2 there. Let's see, poor Nero. Nero at the back of the pack. Not looking super great for them at the moment. Again, it is top 3 advance. So it looks like at this point, it's going to be Ebby, Chapman, and Melody. Or maybe Mochi. Mochi is like really close, like in 4th right now. And they're actually probably going to take the corner a little bit better than Melody because they're on the right side of the cliff. Although Ebby, oh my god, Ebby taking the corner so terribly. Ebby going as wide as possible. Mochi might even sneak into first. Oh my god, we got an explosion there. Oh, it was Mochi. Mochi tripped. No, Mochi. And it looks like it's going to be Ebby, Chapman, and Melody that move on there. Mochi kind of throwing at the end. Very unfortunate time on their trip. But yeah, there's the top 3 moving on. We got Ebby, Chapman, and Melody moving on to the final 12 Chao in the tournament. Good job to that top 3. And good job to the bottom 3 there too. Again, making it this far in the tournament is not easy. So shout out to Miona, Mochi, and Anero, who are unfortunately eliminated from the tournament. And now we get on to round number 19. Here we go. And we got Choa back. Wow. I can't believe Choa is still in it. Choa has been in, I think, 1 or 2 tournaments before, and Choa is usually out in like the first round. So I'm actually kind of shocked they're still in this. But again, if Choa wins, it's just a random chat member ends up winning the prize from that. So we'll see what happens. Maybe Choa will actually win. But let's see. So for this race, we got Nehru, Choa, Suproth, Spud, Yaya, and Tayori. And we're on race number 19 out of 23 for the tournament. So we're down nearly to the final 4 races. So getting very close to the end. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for being here and hanging out. Hope you're all enjoying the stream so far. Thank you so much to everyone who clicked the like button, too. I really appreciate it. Helps out the channel a lot. And thank you to all the channel members who make this type of stuff possible, and to the channel supporters who are also supporting the channel, too. I really appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much, everyone. And we got Garnet here. Let's go, Choa. Let's see how he does. Let's give Sully some pets for good luck. All right, let's see. Hopefully that gives Choa some extra luck. Let's see what happens. All right. Whew. Let's see. Any Chao get knocked? Oh, Choa trips immediately, but doesn't look like any Chao get knocked out of bounds this time. Just Choa ends up falling far behind. Darn it. I was hoping the Sully pet would give us extra luck. It seems like it's done the opposite. But Suproth in first place right now. We got Hayori and Spud and Yaya close behind. Choa is really the only one in the back. Classic Choa. I do want to do, I do want to stream another like Choa race kind of challenge at some point in the near future. I haven't started it yet, just because I'm going to be moving like very, very soon. But very soon though, a Choa challenge of some sort is going to come up on the channel. So stay tuned for that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully have less issues than the last one, because we seem to have the Giggle Bombs more figured out now. So let's see, we got Suproth, Hayori, and Spud is the top 3 at the moment, but Yaya right behind them. Same with Nehru too. It's basically everyone has a chance to win at this point except for Choa. Not looking good for him. So let's see. Really comes down to this corner here, and especially if anyone trips. If someone trips on the cliff, you know, that really changes things. Oh, Yaya takes the corner so well. Poor Hiyori. Not using their brain, decides to go super wide and like put themselves in 5th place. Hiyori, oh, poor Hiyori there. Just kind of decided not to win that one. They almost like, it's almost like they missed the turn. Like they just start running straight instead of turning towards the goal. It's like they just don't even realize the goal is like right there. We got Souproth in 1st, Yaya in 2nd, and Spud in 3rd. Moving on, that means unfortunately Nehru, Choa, and Hiyori are out of the tournament. Choa not taking it very well, as you can see. Choa just laying face down on the ground. Very sad. Very unfortunate for Choa, but good job to the top 3 that are moving on there. Oh, and we got Eggman. Hi, Eggman. This is so glitchy. Oh my god. Here, let me fix the camera. We'll get on to round number 20 here now. And yeah, we're almost down to the final 12. Getting close to the end here. Thank you again, everyone, so much for joining me on this tournament. Hope you're all enjoying it so far. And for this race, we've got Fenith, Chi-Chi, Blizzy, Boolala, and Cleo. And also, wait, real quick, before we start this race, is M still here in chat? M, what accessories is Blizzy supposed to have again? Right now they have an Among Us backpack, which I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to have, but I don't remember what was supposed to be there. Let's see, is M still around? I don't know, maybe I'll just get rid of the Among Us backpack if M is in here, but I don't really know what the rest of the appearance is supposed to be. I can't remember. Oh, you are here, M. Yeah, does Blizzy look okay? I just took off the Among Us backpack, so I'm hoping everything else looks fine. It was probably the emerald. Oh, the emerald. Yes, it was a blue one, right? I think they had. Let me find the emerald. I'm going full on Knuckles mode here. I need to find the emerald. Let's see. I'm trying to remember where I have that in my mod list. Here we go. It was like the blue-gray one, right? Does that look correct, I think? Yes, blue. Okay, awesome. Hopefully that's the right one. Sorry they did not have the emeralds for the previous races, although they still made it this far in the tournament, even without their Chaos Emeralds, so that's something to be happy about. They didn't even need the power of the emerald, and they still made it to the final 24 Chao. But alright, here we go. We'll let the timer count down now and see what track we end up getting on. And let's see how it goes. Fenith, looking very happy at the start of the race. We got Chi-Chi here. We got Blizzy now with the Chaos Emeralds, not the Among Us backpack. We got Boolala looking very fierce and ready to go. We got Cleo, a very experienced racer. And we got Nebula, who's throwing a punch, also looking very fierce. All right. And we have got the Topaz track. All right. Let's see what chaos they get up to here. Maybe some more Chao falling off the cliff? Who knows? Let's see what happens, though. And as much as I love Pumpkin Hill, I feel like this is not the most hype race song in the world, so I'm going to switch to something that's ever so slightly more hype. I hope you guys all agree. But best of luck to all of the racers here. Let's see how they do. They're off. Oh, we got Chi-Chi again. Chi-Chi right off one of the races earlier, I'm pretty sure. Or no, was it the end of the race? Chi-Chi's just like giggle bombing like crazy. Chi-Chi keeps launching all the other Chao. I'm pretty sure it helped them earlier, I think. Oh yeah, it was with Neona. They launched all the Chao backwards. Chi-Chi getting a little bit wrong this time and tripping a little bit too early. Ends up launching all the Chao ahead of them. Chi-Chi now solidly in last place. But let's see, it looks like Boolala and Cleo are the 1 and 2 right now, with Nebula very close behind. His top 3 advanced, bottom 3 eliminated. We'll see if Chi-Chi, Blizzy, and Fenith can make a comeback here. If Chi-Chi trips again, that would be a big help to Fenith. Oh, we got a trip right there. Who was that? Looks like, oh, Cleo! And Cleo might have blasted Boolala further ahead. Boolala now very far ahead. Yeah, Boolala getting all the boosts this race. Let's see what happens here in the crab pool. And someone's out of bounds too. We lost someone. No, it looks like Nebula. I think Nebula's in the void. They might be able to actually swim their way back into the crab pool. We'll keep an eye on that. But it's not looking great for Nebula at the moment, as they are unfortunately void swimming. Let's see, in first place, Boolala very solidly in first. We got Blizzy, and it looks like Cleo is the 2 and 3. Oh, and there's Nebula. They are swimming beneath the crab pool, but I don't know if they're actually going to finish the race. We'll give them a moment here. We'll see what Nebula can come up with. But it looks like, unfortunately, Nebula... Oh yeah, now the camera's not even wanting to find them. So I think Nebula has gone off on their own void swim adventure. But they did very good. Again, making it to the top 24 is no No easy thing. So good job to Nebula making it this far. And even if you look at the map, they actually are still swimming towards the edge of the race, or the end of the race here. Yeah, look, you can see them there. Yeah, it doesn't look like they'll be able to properly finish, but they tried their hardest. They basically made it to the end. So good job to Nebula. But the top 3 moving on here again, we got Boolala, Blizzy, and Cleo. Congrats to them making it to the final 12 Chao. And let's end this race here now. And let's get to the real serious races now. This is where it gets really intense here. Then you load up race number 21. All right, so from this point on, prizes are now on the line. If your Chao advances in this race, they make it to the prize pool. You just have to be top 4. You basically just have to not be one of the bottom 2, and you are guaranteed a prize from the tournament. So if your Chao's still in it at this point, very, very good odds. You basically have a an 8 in 12 chance of getting a prize. So that's 2/3. Very good odds. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what race we get here for these ones. We got Agent CC, Chapman, Suproth, Spud, Blizzy, and Buddy. What track are we gonna get on? We got Onyx. Who will come out on top here? Let's see this one. This will probably be a pretty crazy race. Most of the Onyx tracks, or Onyx races so far have been pretty nuts. Let's see if that continues here. And Walhart, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Good luck to all soup and non-soup Chao. Thank you so much, Walhart. We'll spin the wheel for you once this race is over. But let's see how they do. Let's see how Suproth does. Will Suproth make it to the final 8? Let's see. We got the Jack in the Box. This is where all chaos kind of happens here. Oh, never mind. What was I saying? All chaos. I was about to say all chaos like breaks out. Nope. No chaos. They all get super lucky. They all know prizes are on the line. They're like, we can't get hit by the Jack in the Box. They're all very even here. Chapman was kind of flying towards the waterfall, which ends up putting them a little bit behind. Kind of flew the wrong way a little bit. Oh my god, trip. Buddy trips. Launches a couple other Chao back. Yeah, Chapman falls back into the pool. That might have actually been good for Buddy, I think. Because again, you just got to be top 4 in this race. Top 4 move on. So Buddy kind of helping themselves out a little bit. Oh, we got Spud with a trip blasting someone forward. Is that Buddy that got blasted forward? I think it was. I think Buddy's in seconds now. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Suproth's still in the lead though, but Buddy close behind. Got Agent CC in 3rd, Blizzy in 4th, Chapman, Spud 5th and 6th at the moment. Again, you just got to not be 5th and 6th in this race and you move on to the prize pool. So we'll see if those two can make a comeback here. But Suproth doing very well. See if their luck continues though. Again, so much can change so fast here with the explosions. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna switch songs. I feel like this is not the most intense racing song. There we go, this is better. Oh, and Suproth with the trip, no! Oh my god, Suproth's in 4th now. I mean, again, they still just have to be top 4. Oh, and Agent CC with the trip. Chapman suddenly looking like making this look a lot more possible here. Is that Spud? Spud in 6th now? Wait, who else? Did Spud fall behind? Was Spud always in 6th? I thought someone else was. What happened? Oh, we got the holes at the end. Oh, Chao getting blasted. Buddy, where's Buddy? I didn't see it. Buddy already finished? What? Buddy must have gotten blasted ahead or something. I didn't even see what happened to Buddy there. But let's see our top 4 moving on. We have got Buddy, Agent CC. Oh, and someone must have gotten knocked out of bounds at the end. Who was it? Suproth. What? Suproth blew it? Suproth was in 1st place. Oh no, Suproth. What happened? What happened to Suproth? They were in 1st. Sup got blasted out of bounds in the trap. Oh no. That's so unfortunate. That's what I'm saying about the Giggle Bombs. They're just pure RNG. We got Buddy in 1st, Agent CC, Spud, and Blizzy are your 4 moving on to the finals. Congrats to those 4. And very unfortunate there for Chapman and Suproth, who definitely got the wrong end of some of the explosions. But very good job though. Again, they did make it to the final 12 Chao. That is quite the accomplishment. And I'm very proud of them. So good job to them. Suproth almost had it. So close, Suproth. So close. But here, let's hop out of here. Let's get set up for our final race, but before we do that, let's spin the wheel for Walhart. Again, thank you so much to Walhart. Unfortunately, Suproth did not get the luck that you were hoping they would get, but they still did very good. They were in 1st for most of that race. They showed that, like, with no luck involved, they might be the best. But with the Giggle Bombs, it's hard to say. But 7 entries there for Walhart. Again, thank you so much, Walhart, for supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. All right. This So now we are on to race number 22, the second last race of the tournament. The top 4 move on to the finals. Bottom 2 are eliminated. And let's see, we got Ebby, we got Melody, we got Yaya, we got Boolala, Cleo, and Lemon. Definitely some familiar faces, some Chao that have been around for a while and are very experienced racers. So I'm excited to see how they do and see if they can uphold their reputation as being a very good racing Chao. Also got the Eggman song. Didn't we just listen to this song? Sorry, I'm gonna skip this one. We listened to this one like 5 minutes ago. Here we go. I think this is a good race song. Thank you, Tail Soccer, for the request. Alright, we're on Topaz here. Also, maybe good like finals music. Maybe I'm jumping the gun here a little bit. But alright. Evie in lane number 2 here doing some sit-ups, getting ready, getting strong. We got Melody. We got Yaya doing poses, countering each other. We got Boolala, Cleo also trying to pose, and Lemon just staring off into nothing. Let's see how it goes. Best of luck. Again, top 4 move on to the prize pool and get to compete in the finals. Bottom 2 eliminated. Let's see how this goes. We're on Topaz, one of the crazier tracks. And oh, we got a blast there. Was that Ebby blasting the others ahead? It was. Ebby in 6th place at the moment. Not a great start, as it looks like they blasted every other Chao in front of them ahead, which is not good. But again, a lot can change here. Let's see what happens. Where's Evie? There's Evie. I see them at the top of the hill there. Good job, Evie. Keep going. Keep trying. Let's see. Any chaos gonna happen here in the cave? Any trips? Currently the top 4 though, we got Boolala, Yaya, Lemon, and Melody all kind of grouped up together. Cleo not too far behind though. Evie really needs a miracle at this point, I think. It was a very unfortunate trip from Evie at the start. Let's see. Evie's not too far behind though. It is possible. We have seen Chao come back from worse. Anything happen here at the final stretch? Any trips? No, it doesn't look like it. And it looks like we have the top 4 in the race there. We got Boolala, Yaya, Lemon, and Melody moving on to the finals. Very unfortunate for Cleo and Ebby not making it to the finals, just barely missing the prize pool. But good job, seriously. You guys made it to the top 12 Chao. That is no small feat. So good job to all the Chao that made it this far, really. But especially good job to Boolala, Yaya, Lemon, and Melody moving on to the final race here. So all the Chao in the finals are guaranteed to get a prize. The finals is basically just to determine the prize order. So we have a set list of prize. The Chao that gets first place will get their first pick of the prize pool. Chao in second place gets a second pick, and so on and so forth. So it's gonna be a very serious race. Lots on the line here, and we got a lot of experienced Chao here too. Actually, we got a lot of longtime members in this final race. Here, we'll get that loaded up here in just a moment. But again, thank you so much everyone for joining the stream and being a part of this. We'll be drawing the raffle winners right after the tournament's done, so stick around for that. Again, you just have to be present in chat to have a chance to win one of our awesome prizes. Let me pull up the prize pool again here real quick for anyone that missed it earlier. But a lot of great prizes up for grabs, so stick around for that, as we have quite a lot of prize winners here today. Or we have a lot of prizes up for grabs, I should say. There will be lots of prize winners. There's a bunch of the prizes. Again, they are listed in the description too. There's even more I don't have on here, so definitely stick around for that. It won't be too much longer now, because we're on the final race. But here, let me get this imported. Here we go. So here is your top 8. We've got Buddy, Agent CC, we've got Spud, Blizzy, Boolala, Melody, Yaya, and Lemon on the end. Rocking the egg. Very festive for Lemon here, being an egg on Easter. But yeah, let's see how this goes. What track did we get? And actually, real quick, maybe before we start, I might pause it once it loads in. I want to make sure I get like a good song for this. I feel like the current song it's playing is really good, but I don't want to just replay it. Has anyone got any good song requests? Or maybe we won't roll the track yet. What track do you guys, or what song should we play here for this race? Has anyone got any good intense song recommendations? Yoshi's Island map? Oh yeah, that's exactly that's exactly what I was thinking of, Dawes. Yoshi Island map. I can't even request it. It doesn't. I don't know the exact track name of it. I'm just kidding. We'll do a different song. But I do like that song though. Oh, do the Sunshine song I made, Solderaku. Crazy Robo. Crazy Robo is a pretty good one. That's a good request, Juiced. Takeover. I don't know if I know that one. I don't know if we have that in our playlist. Dialga's fight to the finish. Shimp likes the Taylor Swift suggestion. Sunshine It Off. Any Sonic Heroes bangers? I don't know if we have any of the really climactic Sonic Heroes songs. We probably have some of them. Let's do... Let me play Sunshine It Off briefly. Oh, the song I'm playing right now is definitely not it. But here, let's see. Sunshine It Off, the vibe. Let me play it real quick. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm feeling this. Let's do this one. And I'm also going to put in the Delfino Plaza song afterwards in case the song lasts longer than the race. But all right, here we go. We have got the final 8 Chao, and we've got a custom song made by me, actually. I composed this song. It's definitely a completely original song made by me, not by anyone else. And we're going to listen to it while doing our final race here. We got Buddy, Agent CC, Spud, Blizzy, Boolala, Melody, Yaya, and Lemon. Best of luck to all of these Chao. They made it this far to the final 8. And again, we started with, how many Chao did we start with? 48, I think? Okay, 48, and we're down to the final 8 now. Let's see which one is the fastest. We're on the Garnet track. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we got these Chao showing up. These Chao are all stunting. We had some Chao breakdancing, a bunch of Chao stretching. These Chao know how to put on a performance here. Except for maybe Spud. Spud and Melody actually just kind of staring into nothing. But everyone else is doing something. But here, let's see how this goes. And, right off the bat, Melody with the trip. It looks like no one out of bounds, though, so that's good. Very good start. Well, not for Melody, but for everyone else. No one got knocked out of bounds by the immediate Giggle Bomb. Let's see. Oh, another trip there with Lemon. Blasting some of the others back. That might have helped them, actually. That might help more than it hurt them. But again, at this point, it's no longer Chao getting eliminated. This race determines the prize order. So all Chao are guaranteed to get prizes. This really just determines the order of the prizes. So let's see here. Some chaos can happen here. If a Chao trips here, it's actually really bad too. It can cause some issues for the Chao to get knocked back. Let's see. Looks like, is that Yaya in first right now? We got the Cowboy? The Cowboy leading the way? Boolala literally right behind them, like neck and neck. We got Spud and Melody kind of near the back of the pack. Same with Agent CC. Oh, we got Melody launching Blizzy specifically far forward. It looks like Yaya in first at the moment though. Is this gonna be a Cowboy W? Let's see. Oh, and Melody trips, but they don't explode this time though, because they tripped already once in that running section. And that might be Yaya in first place. We've got a Yaya victory. We got Boolala in second. Oh, and we got a blast right at the end. Blizzy, oh no, Blizzy unfortunately trips. Probably cost himself like 2 placements there. But Blizzy tripping right at the end. Still in the prize pool, but definitely kind of blowing it a little bit at the end. But Yaya gets first place. We have got Boolala in second and Spud in third. Congratulations to all the winners. Again, thank you so much everyone who entered the tournament today. I really hope you guys enjoyed yourselves here during the stream. And here, let me get like a nice proper thing here. I kind of have to freeze time, otherwise the cutscene will end. But here are the top 8 placings there. Again, it's Yaya in first, Boolala in second, Spud in third, we got Agent CC in fourth, Buddy in fifth, Lemon in sixth, we got Blizzy in seventh, and Melody in the 8th place there. Thank you so much everyone for entering and being a part of this tournament today. I really hope you guys all enjoyed yourself. It was a really fun one. I think we have the Giggle Bombs like really fine-tuned. There really weren't too many Chao knocked out of bounds in these races, except for like the 8 Chao races. Those ones definitely had more Chao getting out of bounds. But in general, the races I thought were rather calm and nice. You know, it wasn't, or there was chaos. It wasn't. I guess I shouldn't say it was calm, but there wasn't like a ton of Chao void swimming. So that was cool. Here, I'm gonna switch save files so that we can go see all the Chao that we had loaded in. Here we go. And let's go see if we can find that winner. Where is that winner? Do I have Yaya in here right now? Or here, let me get Yaya. I don't think I have them loaded in. Let me just get them in. There we go. Let's go congratulate the winner. Let's see. Where are they? There we go. And look at that. They are very happy about the W. They are just wanting to get a nice little victory smooch. But realistically, it's because they just got blasted by the Giggle Bombs recently. So they are in a very loving mood, which is what happens to the child that experienced that. But good job to Yaya. Gonna get them out of the hearts there. I don't want to cause any lore issues. But here, let's go back to them on camera. Let's see, where's Yaya? There they are. But good job to Yaya getting first place. Very big victory for them there. And very nice. And again, the race is completely luck-based, so good job to everyone that made it this far. But if your Chao didn't make it, there's always next time. Hopefully you can have some better luck. As long as your Chao's not named Solar, you're basically guaranteed to get some better luck at some point. No, thank you so much everyone who entered and was a part of this. We'll draw winners for the raffle here right away, but I think we have a couple more entries here. Looks like Feather. Thank you so much, Feather, for the $10 tip. Congrats, Yaya. GG to all the Chao today. Thanks for hosting, Choa. Thank you so much, Feather. Really appreciate all the support. And for being you're very good sportsmanship there. Thank you so much, Feather. And Melody, thank you so much for the $3 tip. $1 for every time you trip during the final race. Yeah, the trips can be kind of rough sometimes. It's very luck based. But no, thank you so much, Melody. Here, let's spin the wheel for Feather real quick, and then we can definitely get some tacos. That sounds very good, Vega. We can definitely do that. Let's spin here for Feather. Let's see, and Feather on the wheel, getting 3 entries there. Awesome, thank you so much, Feather. And here, we'll start drawing winners for the raffle very soon. But first, let's go get some tacos. Although we do gotta be a little bit careful with the tacos. They definitely will cause the Chao to get a little bit explosive. In fact, actually, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna restart my game real quick. I'll just disable the explosion mod, because then we don't have to worry about explosive tacos. I still need to patch the Choa foods mod to make it so the foods don't set the happiness above 100. It's fine for probably 99% of people, but anyone else that plays with the explosion mod, it causes the Chao to explode, which is not great. You just heard an illegal fart? Wait, no, the farts are definitely not illegal. The farts are encouraged. The farts are like rewarded. Definitely not illegal in the Choa garden. They're the opposite. All right, let's see, fruit, and let's get some tacos for these guys. And we do have the new Tama Foods mod too, so we can maybe get some foods from that mod too. You thought there was gonna be more races? Yeah, they went very fast today. How long have I been live? Yeah, it hasn't even been 2 hours yet. That was a very quick race tournament. Yeah, thank you to the mods. That's a very good thing to point out, Vega. Again, thank you so much to the mods. We were just talking about how quick the tournament was. These tournaments would not be run anywhere near as smoothly or as organized without the mods. So thank you so much to everyone that was helping with the spreadsheet today. I believe it was primarily Shrimp, Sol Duraku, and LC that were on it. So thank you to the 3 of them for helping out. And again, thank you to all the mods too in chat. We have a very cool and wholesome and welcoming community here, and I know the mods are an extremely large part of that. They do a great job keeping all the troublemakers out and just being all very positive and kind themselves. So thank you so much to everyone for being a part of the community, and thank you to the mods for helping keep this community awesome. But here, let me start getting the raffle stuff here together. So it looks like, how many prizes are we drawing? So it looks like we're gonna be drawing 9 prize winners here in the raffle. And it looks like chat does have the most entrants, or the most entries actually, along with the race entrants. So very good chance chat will end up winning a prize here at some point. But yeah, here, it's gonna take me a moment just to get the wheel all set up and ready to go. But then we'll get started picking raffle winners. So if you do want to get additional entries for the raffle, this is kind of the last chance, last call here, if you want to spin the wheel at all. But it won't be too much longer until we start picking winners. So definitely stick around again. If you stay in chat, you have a chance to win one of our awesome raffle prizes. Again, there's a whole bunch of them. I have them listed in the description too. But definitely make sure to stick around because it won't be much longer here. You'll have a chance to win something pretty cool. But again, good job to the top 8. It wasn't just Yaya that won. We also got Buala, got 2nd place. We had Spud in 3rd. Good job, Spud. I think that's Bone's highest placement in a tournament ever, so it's exciting for Bone. We got Aiden CC in 4th, Buddy in 5th, Lemon in 6th, 7th we got Blizzy, and 8th we got Melody. So again, shout out to all of them, and good job in the races. And thank you Chaos Zero for the super chat there. I appreciate it. Chaos Zero saying Choa cheer. Thank you so much, Chaos Zero. All right, here let me take a peek at this here. Let's see. Oh, we got to spin the wheel for Chaos Zero too. Here, let me get that ready. Here we go. Spin for Chaos Zero. Let's see how many entries they get. I think Chaos Zero won one of our previous raffles, if I'm remembering right. So let's see if their luck continues. I actually have a bunch of previous raffle winners in the chat because we've had so many of them now. There's usually so many winners too. I think a lot of people have actually won them. But hopefully you get lucky again, Chaos Zero, with your additional 2 entries there. And again, everyone that was entered in the tournament also has an entry already just by default too. So just keep that in mind. And Adashi, thank you so much for spinning the wheel here as well. Adashi says they're trying for a custom Chao. See if you can get that in the raffle. Thanks so much, Adashi. And we got 3 additional entries for Adashi there. There we go. Oh, and something I forgot to mention too, I forgot to even put it on the spreadsheet or anything, but any losing entries can be later redeemed for like Chao requests. So if you want some like Chao missions or some Chao karates or whatever, or races, you can definitely redeem your losing entries for those. So even if you get entries and don't win the raffle itself, you can still win like the normal kind of like Chao wheel prizes. So just something to keep in mind there. Oh, it's not what you put there? Oh, it says trying for a custom Chao here in the tip message. That's what it shows for me. Maybe it like saved from last time, Adachi. Or maybe you're responding to something else. I don't actually. But thank you so much, Adachi. All right, so here we go. So we have, let's see, do we have any additional prizes after that? No, we're still at 6 additional prizes, but if we get like a couple more entries, I think, there'll be an additional prize winner. So we're not far away from that. Oh, you said trying your luck. Huh, I don't know why on mine it says trying for a custom Chao then. That's a little weird. Here, sorry, I see people are leaving the stream. Stick around, don't leave yet. It'll just be another moment and we'll start drawing the raffle winners. And you might have a chance to win a very cool Sonic plushie. Or you don't just might have a chance, you do have a chance. But here, let's see here. Alright. So here, I'm gonna start assembling the wheel. It shouldn't take me too long. I basically just gotta take all the names of people that have entries and just add them onto like a fresh new wheel that we can spin. So it'll just take a moment here. Although my website's like freezing up on me. Alright, there we go. Okay. Did you do your spin? Yeah, we just did your spin. You got 3 entries there, Adachi. Is Mochi there? They should be in the garden somewhere here. If not, though, I can get them in. We do have a lot of channel members here today, so there's probably going to be at least a couple Chao that do unfortunately get left out of the garden for now, but I'll try and get as many people that are active here. Or I'll try and get everyone that's active here in the chat right now into the garden. There we go. We get Mochi in. Alright, Mochi should be here somewhere now. But here, sorry, I'm going to be focusing on just getting the wheel ready, but again, sorry, just stick around for an extra, it'll be less than 10 minutes for sure, definitely, probably less than that, probably closer to like 5 minutes. Maybe even less than that, actually, but just stick around, though, and we'll do the raffle here right away. Again, chat has the most entries of anyone at the moment, so very good chance that chat will win, and if chat wins, then any random person watching has a chance to win, so definitely stick around for that, and you could win one of these cool prizes. I hope everyone had a good Easter weekend. I myself went for a brunch this morning with my cousin and her family. I guess it's my family too, but it was a lot of fun. They had a waffle maker. Oh, I ate like 2 really big waffles, like nice Belgian waffles. It was very nice. Had some like raspberry compote on them, or no, I think it was strawberry compote. And then the second one I had a bunch of syrup on it. It was very nice. I was getting some good eats. Had some roast beef too. A bit of a weird combo with the waffles, but it was good. What else did I have? I can't remember. I mostly just remember the waffles. The waffles were definitely the peak for me. I feel like I'm like Donkey from Shrek. Donkey just loves waffles. I had waffles. I had a bunch of strawberries. That was very good. Did anyone else have like any good family dinners today, or any big meals or anything like that? Did anyone do any Easter egg hunts? Is that a thing that anyone's doing here in chat? I don't really have any like young kids in my life, so I don't really have Easter egg hunts, but that was a lot of fun back in the day. I really liked hunting for eggs, and I haven't done that in a very long time. I wonder if I did like an Easter hunt for Boo and Sully, like if I just like left a whole bunch of treats randomly around my apartment. Like I'd have to like probably lock them in my bedroom or something so I don't find them like literally immediately. But maybe I could try locking like Boo or Sully up for like a few minutes, go hide some like treats around my apartment, and see how long it takes them to find them. That might actually be a decent idea. You know, maybe I'll consider that. I didn't even consider doing an Easter egg hunt with the cats. Alright, I almost got the raffle wheel ready to go, so we'll be starting with that in a moment. Your egg hunt was out in the rain. That's some dedication to finding the eggs, if he didn't care at all. I admire the dedication. Alright, I think I got the wheel ready to go. I'm just going to quickly double check here, but we will get going in just a moment. I called your mom, Mel. That's nice. Hope she's doing well. Could have had a hell of an Easter egg hunt where you hid certain cosmic brownie ingredients in the eggs. That'd be an interesting egg hunt. Doing Easter next weekend. Yeah, I think that's my main plan, because I think I'm going to be spending Easter, or celebrating Easter with my grandparents next weekend, probably. See what happens, though. See, I'm just kind of scrolling up in chat here, catching up on these messages. See, Spectre had a really great dinner. That's awesome. And an egg hunt, too. Nice, nice. Eat sliders and ribs with your dad and stepmom. That sounds nice, Psycho Master. And Juiced also had an egg hunt. Nice. That's awesome. I'm glad so many people are having egg hunts. That's awesome. On Wallheart, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. We'll get one more final, last little entry here into the raffle here for Wallheart. Thanks so much, Wallheart. Kind of bummed out. Sue got blown out of bounds after doing so well. I also don't know what my first wheel spin was. Congrats, y'all. You got 7 entries on your first wheel spin, so you actually got pretty lucky on the wheel. We'll see what you get on the second spin. Ooh, you got really close to 10 entries. But you got 2 there, so you're up to 9 now, so you're one of the bigger options on the wheel. And I guess I can actually pull it up now. You guys can see what I was doing here. I just got to quickly verify it and make sure everything is all correct. Let me see if I can make it bigger. For some reason, the green screen effect on it doesn't like to work, but whatever. Here is our raffle wheel. The names are all pretty small. It's probably kind of hard to read them. If I make it really big, hopefully you can see the names a little bit, but everyone that's got entries is on the wheel. I'm just going to quickly read over and just make sure I'm not missing anyone, but I'm pretty sure I got everyone here. But everyone's name is on here. We're going to spin the wheel. We're going to spin it 10 times. We're up to 7 additional prizes now, so it's 10 total winners. So we're going to spin it 10 times, and there'll be 10 winners based off of the wheel. And if we land on the chat option, then we'll be picking a random winner from chat using Nightbot. If we land on the race entrance option, then I bust out my separate wheel that has all of the Chao that were entered into our tournament. So we'll see if we get to use that wheel. I hope we get to use this one. I think this will be a fun one to use. But all right, let me just quickly verify, though, that I did not miss any entries. Want to make sure everyone's got the correct wedge size on the wheel. So far, we're looking good. Or here, I guess I can actually hide the wheel for now. It's probably not the most exciting thing to look at while I'm verifying. I can look at Mochi blowing some bubbles with Yeah. Look at that. All right, here, 1 second. Sorry, I'm verifying the wheel. Just want to make sure everything's done correctly. But again, stick around, though. We're drawing winners in like just a moment, so don't go anywhere. You'll have a chance to win a prize if you stick around. But I think our wheel is all good to go. Everything looks good. So I'm going to start spinning the wheel in just a moment. Let's see, what music? I want to get like some good like wheel music. What would be a fun wheel song? I really gotta get like some Wheel of Fortune music for the stream. I feel like that'd be perfect for this like raffle stuff. Casino Park. That's actually that's a good suggestion there. Let's do Casino Park. I like that one. All right. Got Casino Park. Yeah, this is actually a very good suggestion. All right. So here we go. So I'll say entry to the raffle is officially closed now. So if you want to tip or super chat from this point on, you'll just be spinning the regular wheel, not entering the raffles. But let's start picking winners. So we have 10 total winners here that we're going to be picking from the wheel. Each person can win up to 3 times. So once you've won 3 prizes, you're taken off the wheel. You cannot win any more than that. Just 3 prizes per person. So we'll see. But I'm sure we're going to have multiple winners. As you can see, there's a lot of different slices here on the wedge. But here, I'm going to make the wheel a little bit smaller now just so we can see the Chao. I'll maybe put it like here. And then the name, it should pop up with the name too once it actually gets landed on so you can read who actually wins. Oh, and yeah, for the chat prizes, if you are actually watching on Twitch, I don't think there's anyone watching on Twitch except for the channel moderators. And actually, I got to make Soldraku a mod on Twitch too. And same with Shrimp. Shrimp's not even a mod on Twitch. But yeah, if you're for some reason watching on Twitch, go join the YouTube chat and you'll have a chance to win. All right, let's start picking winners. So again, we got 10 winners. Hopefully the spreadsheet people are ready to go. But let's see who's on the first wheel here. Or who's the first winner on the wheel, I guess. Heard Shrimp's call. Yeah, I'll try and figure out how to mod you guys. I kind of forget how to do that. I'll figure that out later. But let's see. So winner number 1 of the raffle Let's see who we got. That looks like chat. Okay, so chat, again, this one could be anyone in chat. So we're keeping that one up. But one random person in chat is going to end up winning one of the prizes from a raffle. And again, just quick, I know I've brought this up a few times, but for anyone that's just stopping by now, these are the raffle prizes up for grabs. There's more in the description too. I just think these are like the top ones, so I decided to put them in the picture. But we do have more up for grabs too. So winner number 1 is chat, so definitely stick around. Just by being in chat, you have a chance to win that one. Winner number 2, possibly going to be chat again, because there's such a big section there for chat. Okay, we got race entrance. So once we're done spinning the wheel 10 times and like figuring out the 10 winners, we're going to spin this specific member Chao wheel from the entrance in the tournament, and one of them will end up getting the prize. So it's going to spin number 3 now. So if you're a channel member entered in the tournament, you've already got very good odds of winning a prize. We got another race entrance, so that's 3 now. Or that's 2 race entrance prizes, 1 chat, that's 3 prizes total. We got Feather, ends up winning a prize there. Congrats, Feather, for being just a regular raffle winner, not one of the like redraw between the race entrance and the chat. So Feather, congrats on winning the raffle. We got winner number 5. We've got, oh, is it going to be... Looks like Juiced. Congrats to Juiced on winning in our raffle. I know you didn't have the best of luck in the tournament today, but you had some good raffle luck, so congrats, Juiced. Get on to winner number 6 now. Again, each person can win up to 3 times, so if you get picked 3 times, then you're not allowed to win anymore. We got race entrance again, so it's a random member that was entered in the tournament. We'll be drawing from them in a moment. So that's 6 now. We're on to 7. Is that Chaos Zero? That's Chaos Zero. Congrats, Chaos Zero, on winning the raffle there. Our 7th winner. Got spin number 8 now. And it is Feather again. Congrats to Feather. So Feather can only win 1 additional time. So of the race entrance and chat prizes that we'll be drawing here in a second, Feather can only win 1 more time. But congrats, Feather, winning the raffle twice. Got winner number 9 now. And it looks like, is that Adachi? Adachi wins that one. Congrats to Adachi on being the 9th winner there. Getting a lot of variety in the winners here. Very good to see. And winner number 10, we have got a race entrant again. So we're going to be picking 4 Chao, or 4 winners, I guess, from the Chao that entered the tournament. And then we also get 1 random chat winner. So I think I'll start with the race entrance, just because we already got the wheel ready to go. But stick around for just a little bit longer, and we'll be using Nightbot to pick a winner in chat here in a moment. I'll get Nightbot kind of set up here in the background too. But let's see. So again, if you're entered in the tournament, this is where you now have a chance to win the raffle. We're going to be picking 4 Chao, or 4 people, I guess, from this list, but Chao are what's actually on the wheel. Let's see. Winner number 1. We have got Boo La La, so that's Spectre. Congrats to Spectre on being one of our raffle winners. Congrats to you. That was Boo La La that got landed on there. Not just Spectre, Boo La La specifically winning. So good job. Boo La La actually got 2nd in the tournament too, so congrats to Spectre. We got, so it was 4 race entrant winners. There's 1. We got number 2 now. We've got Weibo. Here we go. Congrats to Weibo. I'm just going to quickly double check. Weibo is definitely one of our newer channelers. I think that's Kaizo, right? Let me just double check. I just want to make sure I'm getting the right member. Yeah, Kaizo Morningstar is the winner of that one. Making sure I'm getting the right member there. Congrats to Kaizo Morningstar with Weibo getting picked there on the wheel. I forgot to delete Weibo off, so if Weibo gets landed on again, we'll just respin, but just ignore the Weibo option there on the wheel. Let's spin number 3 now. Is it Weibo again? Ignore Weibo again. It's or wait, no, actually, wait, no, because there is 4. No, Weibo can still win. That's actually right, because there's 4 winners for the thing here. Wait. No, Weibo's still good. Wait. Yeah, Weibo's good. I gotta add Boo La La back on again, though. There we go. All right, so Weibo ends up winning 2 of the race entrant prize. Congrats to Weibo. And now the 4th prize. This one goes to... It looks like Slacker, I think? Slacker! There we go. Congrats to Slacker. So there's the 4 race entrant winners. So far, again, if you missed it, we got Spectre won a prize, Kaizo Morningstar won 2, we got Feather won 2, Juiced won 1, Chaos Zero, Adachi, and Karma Chaos. And now we got 1 more prize that anyone in chat can win. Let's see, what's the word that we should have to say to enter this? Let's do fart. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. All right. So if you guys type the word "fart" in chat, you'll get entered to win the chat prize. This is one that anyone in chat can win. All you have to do is type the word "fart" and you'll be entered to win one of these raffle prizes. Oh yeah, this is awesome. I love seeing the chat just filling up the word fart. This is the life. Good job, everyone. Peter only saying gross. Fair enough. Fair enough. This chat stinks. Yeah, very stinky chat. All right, we got 39 people who farted in chat, and we're going to pick a winner from them who will end up getting one of these raffle prizes. And let's see, the winner, the lucky winner in chat is... It is Princess Roslyn. Congrats to Roslyn on being the lucky person who got picked for farting in chat. Very, very impressive way to win a raffle prize. Good job, Princess Roslyn. And that is all of our raffle winners. Congrats to everyone. All of the raffle winners are listed on the spreadsheet that's in our description. So check there if you missed it. I'll be reaching out to all of the raffle winners and the tournament winners too over the next week or two. It honestly might be a bit of a delay on getting the prizes out to all of you. I'm just going to be straight up about that because I'm kind of in the process of moving and my it's very unorganized at the moment. So I'm going to try my best to get all these prizes to all of you in a timely manner. But I just got to be real, there might be a slight delay on these. So just keep that in mind. But I'll reach out to all of you on Discord within the next week or two for sure, and we'll get the prizes figured out for all of you. So again, thank you so much everyone who entered. Congrats to all of the winners on both the raffle and the race tournament. Let me quickly see if I can get a screenshot here and pull this up on stream so we can properly shout out all of the lucky winners. There we go. Let's see. Again, thank you so much everyone for being a part of this. The Choa community is just awesome. I love all you guys. Just thank you so much everyone for being a part of the stream and a part of these tournaments. It's a lot of fun hosting these, and I'm glad that all of you are having a fun time with them. But again, the final standings for the race, we had Yaya in first place, with Boolala in second, Spud in third, Agent CC in fourth, Buddy in fifth, we got Lemon in sixth, Blizzy in seventh, and Melody in eighth. Congrats to the top 8 there, and congrats to all of the raffle winners. All of you are listed on the spreadsheet, and yeah, I'll reach out to all of you guys soon, and the tournament winners too, with more information on your prizes and whatnot. And again, to everyone that lost the raffle, your entries can be redeemed for some Chao karate race and mission requests. So I don't know if I'll actually reach out to all of you. I might just automatically convert them myself. So just check next time I stream Chao Garden. You might notice you suddenly have some like extra requests that you didn't have before. So yeah, just thank you so much everyone for being a part of this. Seriously, the community is awesome. You guys are all great. Thank you so much everyone for being a part of this. I just still can't believe there's so many people interested in Chao Garden this many years later, and it's just awesome seeing so many people get excited about these races and having a fun time with it with me. So just thank you so much everyone, and yeah, you guys are above and beyond in terms of support, so just thank you everyone. And yeah, there'll be another tournament in 2 to 3 months. I'm not sure exactly when it will be, but sometime this summer we'll definitely have another tournament. Or maybe still in the spring. Maybe it'll be like a June tournament. There definitely was a bit of a break between this tournament and the last one, so I'm hoping the next break between tournaments will be less extreme. Or not even less extreme, just there'll be less time between them. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, stay tuned for more tournaments. I'll probably do a poll next time for the members so you guys can decide what kind of tournament we do. Maybe we'll do another team tournament. So the team one's always a lot of fun. We've done teams of 4 before. We've done, or I guess it was kind of like a crew tournament. We've done teams of 2. So I don't know, maybe we'll do something like that again next time, but I don't know. For members though, I'll make some kind of a poll for you guys and we can figure out what you guys want to do next time. So it seems like some of you are not the biggest fans of the Giggle Bombs, but I don't know. I personally think they just add a lot more excitement and randomness to them. But the race is already pretty random as is, so I don't know. Maybe it's worth just doing them normally. It also might be fun to try and do like, it's been a while since I've done one, but to do like an actual like skill and like strategy based race. I used to do the races where you could actually pick the stats. You'd have a stat limit of like 10,000 and like a maximum stat points for each specific stat, but then it was on you to pick like specifically what kind of stats your Chao had. So there actually was a little bit of strategy. You know, if you made your Chao like a power Chao, like really strong in terms of power, for instance, that's just kind of a bad strategy. So your Chao would just naturally like do worse. But if you put your Chao as really high running, they do better. So I don't know, maybe we'll do something like that again. I don't really love those ones though, because I feel like some people that don't know the Chao Garden very well just like don't have a very good chance of winning prizes, which also isn't like very fun. So I don't know. We'll kind of see, but definitely more tournaments on the way. I do want to do another like Choa race challenge again soon. I was talking about earlier, so probably one of those coming up soon. We'll be doing more kind of shorter streams where Choa is just racing against the member Chao. So we'll see. Possibly more of that soon. There's Blue Ala. So again, our second place Chao, playing on their rare triangle. They're one of the only Chao that has one. It does introduce more skill. That is true. That is true. But there's, I don't know, the one thing that sucks about like the stat-based races is in every race, like, I don't know, when everyone submits their forums, like usually I can like kind of tell just by looking at the forums who I think's even going to win, even before the tournaments happened. And usually my intuition's right. Like, there's definitely some users who like know what the stats like, or know what optimal stats are. I'm sorry, I'm going to turn the song down a little bit. Some users definitely know what like the optimal stats are, and I don't know. I think it makes it less fun when some people, like, you can kind of tell they're going to win before the races have even happened. And that's one reason I really like the Giggle Bomb so much, is because it is completely random. You really have no idea who's going to win on any given race just because of how chaotic it is. Whereas with the stats, like I guess I could just use a straight up specific example. I remember we did a partner tournament a while back. I don't think either of them are here in chat, but I remember Modify and Mind Akos entered both with like very min-max stats. I think they had like 3,000 in every stat except for like, I think it was Fly, or I can't remember which one they skipped. There was like one stat they skipped and left at like 0. And it was just like very clear from the start, like after seeing everyone's forums, it was like, I just kind of knew those two Chao would probably win based off the stats they had. And then sure enough, they both got like top 2. So I don't know. I think it is cool introducing the skill element, but at the same time, it's not very fun when it's like predictable like that. Or I mean, not everyone can see the forums, I guess, so maybe it's not as predictable to the viewers, but to the person who's hosting the tournament, it's like kind of clear to me who I think is going to win and not do well. Not like guaranteed, because they're still like tripping and whatnot, but it's definitely a lot more like set in stone who like even has a chance to win. Whereas chaos or the Giggle Bombs are just like pure chaos, and you just got like no idea, which I think is really cool. But I don't know, maybe there's some way I can like do the stats where it is actually like somewhat fair and even, and there isn't like a very clear cut like stat like setup, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot to like figure out in terms of the tournaments. I think it was Feather was asking about karate. Karate tournaments are, I think, fun with like a lower amount of Chao, but karate I just think is a lot less exciting than the races personally, just because karate fights are all like mostly the same. Like, I don't know, I think karate fights in like isolation, like if you're just doing like 10 or 20 minutes of karate, it's fun. But like I remember one tournament we did took like 4 hours, and like, I don't know. I don't want to speak for chat, but I know I myself was definitely getting a little bit bored of karate towards the end of it. And I'm guessing probably the viewers and the rest of you were probably too. So I don't know, karate can work, but I think it definitely needs to be smaller tournaments. Or maybe I need to not do the best of 3 for karate anymore, like just literally one and done. But I don't know. The karate fights, or the karate tournaments are, I think, a little bit less exciting, which is why I like the races more. Plus, with karate, you can only have 2 Chao on the screen at a time, whereas races, you can have up to 8, which I think just speeds things up a lot. And just makes it more exciting, because just mathematically, each person's Chao is on the screen a lot more than they otherwise would be. So, I don't know. I think it'd be fun to try doing a hybrid tournament at some point. Maybe a tournament that's like races for the first half and then switches to karate, or like vice versa. Something like that could be interesting. But I don't know if I'll do another like full karate tournament ever again. Or if I did, it would definitely only be like best of 1 and not best of 3. Because best of 3 just takes way too damn long and isn't like always the most fun thing. Yeah, I think it'd be fun to do 2 Feather. I think trying to do like some kind of hybrid would probably work. A race with equal stats but no bombs seems the most fair. That's like, I don't know, that's like just as fair as this though, Lim. I don't think that's really any different than what we're doing here today. It's just when your Chao trips in this, the only difference with that is when your Chao trips in a normal race with no bombs or anything in equal stats, if your Chao trips once, your Chao's just guaranteed to lose, basically. That's like how it was in all the past tournaments. If your Chao trips, it's just game over. You just automatically like have no chance to win, basically. Unless you get like crazy lucky and all the Chaos ahead of you trip. But with the race or the Giggle Bombs, it's not always a bad thing to trip. Like we saw Chi-Chi tripped at the one point and like it secured them second place. Which is what I like about the Giggle Bombs. It's not as like set in stone what happens, I think. I don't know, I'm open to feedback. I appreciate all the suggestions from you guys. I'm always trying to improve the tournament, so it's always good to hear other ideas. I'm just trying to explain why I personally like the Giggle Bombs. I know some people are like fundamentally kind of opposed to them because they don't like seeing their Chao get launched. But the Chao don't get hurt. You know, I think I try and do it as like positively as I can. I literally even made the explosions rainbows. But see, Lim saying bombs make it hard for other Chao to even try and come back. See, it's so race specific though. I think it's so race specific because there's some races like we saw Buddy at one point. Buddy was like very clearly about to get eliminated in the one race. and then they got blasted because a Chao behind them tripped, and they got in second. And Buddy ended up getting like 5th in the whole tournament, I think, or 4th, or I don't remember what placement it was already, but I don't know. Tripping just is bad regardless of whether there's bombs or not. If your Chao trips, there's like, without bombs, they're like guaranteed done. With bombs, there's a chance that maybe something good will happen, but there's also the chance that someone else trips and something good or bad happens. I don't know, it's just a lot more randomness, I guess. There's pros and cons of bombs for sure, or the giggle bombs. I think alternating between bomb and no bomb tournament is a good compromise. Yeah, we'll see. Or maybe like bombs only in the first half of the tournament, and then the last half is like more serious and has no bombs. Oh, like I said though, we'll probably do a poll for the next tournament so you guys can decide, and we'll let democracy speak. We'll see truly whether you guys want to have giggle bombs or not. But I think that'll be the plan. So I think we did that for the holiday tournament too. I did a poll to see what kind of tournament you guys wanted. I didn't do one this time around, but we can do that again soon. See, for me personally, like, I don't know. I agree. I understand what everyone's saying. I understand what you're saying, Lim. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like the races are nowhere near as exciting for me anymore without bombs. If you guys still want to have them without bombs, we can, again, we'll do a poll. You guys can vote, but I don't know. I feel like there's just so much more chaos, so much more stuff going on. It's someone with no stakes in the race, because like I have no chance of winning. Even if Choa got first, like I'm not getting a prize. So like, it's someone with no stakes in the race. I just think the bombs are just pure like pure chaos, just pure like fun stuff happening. Even if like occasionally it affects some Chao like really badly, but it's just like pure like new stuff happening, which I think is like really fun for me anyways. As someone who's played this game like literally like 2,000 to 3,000 hours, anything new in Chao Garden is like very exciting for me. So like we did see some new things this race, like Chi-Chi tripping in second. I don't think I've seen a Chao trip in second place and actually have it be like a positive thing that helped them win the race. Like that was a new thing that happened. We saw Soup Broth like get knocked out of bounds and then Void swim back into the crab pool. I don't know if we've seen that before. So I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel. I understand where all of you guys are coming from, and we'll definitely do a poll and try and figure out some way that everyone can have a good time with the next tournament. But I just wanted to kind of explain where I'm coming from. That's kind of my logic. And then also, if I'm being real with you, like as a YouTube content creator, the bombs just create so much content. Like I don't really go out of my way to make shorts for like the tournaments or like highlight videos, but like so many crazy things happened in this tournament that are like clip worthy. Like there was one race where like I don't think Nimbus ended up advancing, but Nimbus was in like 5th place and got blasted all the way to the end of the race in like a split second. Like stuff like that I just think is so funny and like so interesting that like even if the odd Chao gets knocked out of bounds, it's just like worth it to me. But like I said, I fully understand where all of you are coming from, and we'll definitely, there'll be more like non-Giggle Bomb tournaments in the future, because we haven't had a non-Giggle Bomb tournament in, I don't even know, probably close to a year, honestly. As soon as the Giggle Bombs came out, I've mostly been using them like every tournament, so we'll see. We'll definitely mix it up. I just wanted to try and explain kind of where I'm coming from and why I do have the Giggle Bombs. I don't just like seeing Chao get blown up. I'm not a Chao abuser. It's nothing like that. I just think the bombs are very exciting and a lot of fun. Could do separate tourneys, maybe more work. That's actually an interesting idea too, actually. Maybe like 2 separate ones for people who do want bombs and who don't want bombs. That's an interesting idea too, actually. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. I'll do a poll. We'll figure something out again. It'll be a little while till the next tournament, so I'll have lots of time to think and try and come up with some kind of compromise for everyone. But yeah, no, this was a lot of fun. I really hope you guys all enjoyed the tournament. Again, thank you so much to everyone who super chatted or tipped and entered the raffle. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to all the channel members and everyone who makes all this possible. I would not be able to give away Chao plushes and stickers and do tournaments and all this stuff without your guys' support. So just thank you so much everyone for making this possible. And again, all of the winners, I will reach out to you over the next week or two, and we'll get your prizes sorted out. Again, there might just be a bit of a delay on them just because I'm pretty busy at the moment, but you will get your prize, don't worry. It just might take a little bit of time. But make sure you're all on Discord. I'm pretty sure everyone who won is already in the Choa Homie Discord server anyways, but if you're for some reason not in there, definitely check it out. But I'm fairly confident everyone is already in there, so I'll DM you all soon. But that's everything I got here today. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching and being a part of this. I hope you all have a happy Easter and a happy 422 for anyone that's celebrating that. And I will see you all next time. I'll probably be doing a stream midweek at some point, so stay tuned for that. But take care, everyone. And again, thank you so much, everyone, for being a part of the community and just being a part of the tournament. It's a lot of fun. I hope you guys all had a good time too. But take care, everyone.